Do you want to hear a joke?
Yeah, of course.
Well, a frog. You know how you talk about outlandish. How about this? A frog goes into a bank to get a loan.
Imagine.
So the frog goes up to the lady, and she has a little name tag on, as they do. It says Whack. So her name is Mrs. Whack.
Mm-hmm.
So, can I get a loan? Well, I don't know. You're a frog. Well, I want a loan. Well, what's your name? Kermit. You're not Kermit the Frog. No, no, no. I was named after him. The name's Kermit Jagger. My father's Mick Jagger, and my mother's a frog. He fucked a frog. and I'm his offspring. You see? Well, anyways, I want a loan for a lily pad. Well, you can't, I don't know if you can have one. Do you have any collateral? Well, I have this. The frog pulls out a little shiny pink elephant, you know, and a little shiny pink elephant. This is my collateral. So Mrs. Whack looks at it, and her name's Patty. I don't think this is much collateral, you know, but I'll talk to the bank manager about it, you know. There's a frog out there, Kermit Jagger, gave me this damn thing. Did you know, have any idea what this is? The bank manager says, let me see now. What is this? This is a knick-knack, Patty Whack. Give the frog a loan. His old man's a rolling stone.
So much involved. A lot of moving parts. Yeah, a lot of, it all came together there.
When we return, David Spade will be with us. Bahrain. You're all dressed up.
Yeah, they told me to dress up for Comedy Week.
Yeah. Explain to the folks what Comedy Week is. You fucking retard. No, can you explain?
Not really.
So listen, man, here's the idea for the opening remarks.
Okay.
As you know, it's the 10th episode of the show.
Technically, sure, yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, we did the pilot, so yeah, this is the 10th episode. Yeah. That's right.
Have you ever heard the phrase play along? So, you want to look at some clips?
Of course.
Okay. Well, this is kind of a historic thing. This is the first question that you ever asked anyone on the first podcast that we ever did.
Oh, with Super Dave.
With Super Dave Osborne.
Oh, yeah.
Your first question.
Norm told me to come up with some questions for you, and I've just been dying to know, where do you get your ideas from? Well, I mean... we have some news stories. Yeah, it didn't go well.
I know. Super Dave fell into a deep depression from your first question. But we've had a lot of different times on the show. Hey, what about that time I got all political?
Remember? Oh, yeah.
Remember?
Of course.
And I started talking about the Falkland Islands and everything? Because remember when I used to eat like a big fat pig?
Yes, I recall.
And then I decided to make a political stand. You know what I mean? Because I want to be an important comic. So I decided to make a political stand. Do you remember that?
Of course I remember that.
Well, let's take a look. This is my promise
to
the people of the Video Podcast Network world. I will not eat a single morsel of food until Margaret Thatcher is dead and buried.
She died 3 weeks ago. I'll be right back with Larry King.
That was a funny thing.
Yeah. It's like every lunch with you.
I know, I eat a lot of food, but I didn't drink the gravy that time.
Yeah, that's the only time I haven't seen you drink gravy, which is odd.
Yeah, well, I think it's unseemly on camera to drink a thing, fucking ladle of gravy. Listen, you fans of Fred Stoller get to see many sides of the hilarious hangdog funny man. I don't know, that was so Steve wrote this. But here's a clip. The thing is, Robert Blake was supposed to be on the show, and I was all excited, and then we fucking had to get Fred Stoller.
Yeah.
God damn, that was a depressing day. Because
Yeah.
Robert Blake was supposed to come in, and then Daniel Kellison talks to him on the phone for an hour, and he fucking won't show up.
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever. Here's Fred Stoller filling in.
Because of droughts all over Europe, scientists are predicting a global shortage of olive oil. Soon the world will know how Popeye felt after the death of his wife.
Olive oil. Remember how fucking skinny and ugly she is, and they'd always want to fuck her?
And how Big Ethel would chase Jughead.
Oh, let's not get into Jughead.
I'm sorry.
Well, next time
Yes.
that you come on, I'll have read the book, because I spent all my time reading a
fake
superior book.
Is that a real book or
It's a real
bit?
book. Look.
I thought it was a bit for the show.
No.
It's actually riveting. I've read a couple.
It's a fantastic book. This guy's amazing.
But
I haven't read your book, so I can't, in all truthfulness, say this is a superior book, but I strongly suspect it is. Were you in New York when the Twin Towers fell?
No, I was in Los Angeles.
Well, either way, it was a national tragedy. It was.
Yeah, I know.
9/11. We're going to go to hell.
Yeah, there's a good possibility.
Hey, the great Kevin Nealon was on the show. Who's funnier than Kevin?
I can't think of anyone. Well, Nick Swardson.
Well, I don't know.
I love Kevin. No,
No,
Kevin's
Kevin's
the best.
been around forever.
Oh, he's hilarious.
He's
I
kind of
love
a hero
Kevin.
of Nick. Okay, so here's it was mid-May of 2013. America was dancing to the music of Justin Bieber and Beyonce, and they were laughing at the story of a comic by the name of Kevin Nealon.
Let's take a look.
Well, no, you don't say
So
that.
I'm a guest on there, and now it's time to introduce the next guest. And she says, okay, this next guy coming out, he's a great actor. He was in Risky Business. He was done all kinds of stuff. I just love him. Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Pantaleone. And he comes out, and as he's walking across the stage toward the desk, she goes, oh, I know who he is.
But I fucked it all up by reading Steve O'Donnell's fucking, because we had to say it was Roseanne.
Oh, right. We had to mention. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, we cut this very recently. Everything's always down to the wire.
That was the Roseanne
here.
talk show.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite stories that we've heard in the last 9 episodes since we started.
No, he's hilarious,
Yeah.
man. I mean, he's right up there with Nick Swardson, like tied for funniest dude. Guy has to make a fucking competition out of it. Anyways, hey, you ever wonder where, like, I always like saying phrases
Yeah, you definitely do.
that make me sound smart, like Schadenfreude. Schadenfreude.
Yeah.
You know what that means?
Yeah, taking joy in other people's pain or
Yeah,
misery.
yeah. Zeitgeist. You ever hear that term?
Yes.
Because it makes you sound smart.
Yeah.
Post sasso. You ever heard that term?
I feel like I've heard it once before.
Because I said it once on the term.
Yeah.
It suddenly came up that I could use the term post sasso.
It's taken the nation by storm since then.
Check this out.
It was like after a lot of those, I think after Will Sasso and some of those people left.
Post sasso. But here, the great Billy Bob Thornton. Remember how excited we were to have Billy Bob Thornton?
He was so engaging.
Okay, Billy Bob Thornton having a little discussion with us. And then it turned somehow to serial killers. Let's check this
As
out.
it usually does.
I mean, you wouldn't want to get like a guy like Jeffrey Dahmer or something like that. I mean, you wouldn't want anybody who might eat you at lunchtime, you know, but that was his name, right? Jeffrey Dahmer?
absolutely.
Yeah, got killed by a broomstick. broomstick raped to death.
Really? That's
They say
smart.
it's one of the worst ways to go.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. On the list of the 1,000 ways. Yeah, that's
They say drowning is very peaceful.
right.
Broomstick rape.
Not good.
Speaking of which, man, what about Larry King?
I love Larry.
But how is that speaking of which?
Yeah, that doesn't really apply there. No.
But Larry King, it was great to have him on the show because he brightens the mood. You know? Check this out.
That's the one thing I fear is dying.
Me, man, that haunts me.
Because the thought of not existing, you know, it's like, you know what the new thing they call it is? Dirt nap.
Good God, Larry.
That's what they call it, a dirt nap.
You would not say that on Hulu.
No, I wouldn't say it, but I'd say it here.
That's what I loved about the Larry King episode. You got to see him out of his element and something, you know?
It's always fun when a celebrity calls in to the show.
Sure.
You know what I mean? He's just
Yes.
at home watching the show somehow. How
I
he
don't know where
found
he
the show,
finds
who
it,
knows?
yeah.
But he found the show somehow, and he calls in. And who can forget the time Super Dave called in when Kevin Nealon was the guest?
Yep.
Check this out.
Thanks so much for calling in, Super Dave. Please come
I
back.
didn't call in, asshole. I didn't call in. You called me, and let me tell you something. Why don't you get something that is semi-professional? You're a bunch of asswipes. Right now I'm getting on a bus, and I'm going to scream out the window, and I'll reach 20 more people than you did tonight. Don't ever try to get a hold of me. I will never do this show again as long as I live.
He doesn't care for us.
No, he likes us. He'll be back.
I hope so. I love him.
You love that. You love that Super Dave.
I love him.
Yeah. Remember when you asked him that question?
Yeah, I do.
Let's take a look.
No, we did that earlier.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you know who's coming up?
Nick Swartzen.
Yeah, you're a lover.
No, I love him.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, okay. He's hilarious.
He's going to be here. Really? He's funnier than Kevin Nealon, according to you. Yeah, man. Nick Swartzen. He's wearing a gay robot t-shirt.
Hey, man. Hey, man. That's gay robot right there.
That's where I first knew of you, from Sandler's album.
Oh, yeah, that was
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah, that was the coolest.
This is the only shirt that'll suck your dick. True story.
Who were the guys when you started? Were there anybody? Nobody from Minnesota.
Jack Benny. Red Skeleton.
Red Skeleton?
Yeah, Red Skeleton. It was just a blood red skeleton on stage. People just scream and vomit in terror. There's no jokes. Just like this crazy skeleton.
Fucking Red Skeleton. You used to open
awful.
for him. And hey, what about Louis Anderson?
Yeah. He emceed for me.
No,
He
I
was
mean,
coming
what
in.
about that guy?
Yeah, no, Louis is an old friend too, yeah. He's
He was-
from Minnesota.
I told everybody, that fucker can't jump into a pool from 100 feet.
I can't believe he did that.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, that was, I wouldn't do that.
We're trying to get him and also big fat Bruce Valanche. You know that guy?
Yeah, it's my trainer.
But one time, seriously, they used to have a show called Celebrity Fat Guys. Remember that show?
I think
No.
it's Celebrity Fit Club.
Yeah, Celebrity Fit Club. And so guys would try to get, but some of them were just 20 pounds over it, but then they had big fat Bruce Valanche was on it. So they were immediately freaked out that he was going to die.
Yeah.
So they said, you just walk. So he's like walking, but he's the funniest fucker.
But other people were on the show like as though like he were their cohort.
Yeah,
and they were like 10
yeah, we're
pounds
only 10,
overweight.
20 pounds overweight. It's
And they're like, this is your brother.
It's
And
like
he's just
on Celebrity Rehab one time. I seen they had Tiger Woods' ex-girlfriend who was addicted to love. So she's in the same room as Jeff Conaway, who's
Jesus, drinking nail polish remover. Oh my God.
God damn. You ever been invited to that celebrity rehab shit?
No, not yet. I keep auditioning for it every weekend. Phone's not ringing yet.
Well, you've
Gotta
been.
hang out with that Busey guy or something. Gotta link up with a posse.
Busey's doing good, man.
Is he doing good?
Yeah.
Oh, I take it back.
Yeah. Hey, how's Grown Ups 2?
I haven't seen it yet. I haven't.
But you're in it.
Yeah, I mean, I was there for the making of it. It was really fun making it. So
Am I in that movie?
I think so. They CGI'd you in. Yeah.
No,
You
but
play-
I was in Grown Ups 1. And
Yeah.
you were doing Bucky.
I was doing Bucky Larson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then in Grown Ups 1, I started to notice, like, my character was the guy that just stayed in that town. And I would come up and go, hey, guys, what's going on? And then as I realized, I was like, wow, I could easily get cut. Because it was almost like me trying to get in the movie. I'm like, what's going on, guys? And they're like, no, that's cool.
Like, you've already been booked to be on the movie. You're just like,
Well,
hey, what's up, man? Did he have your name be Norm, too? Like, Adam's getting, like, more and more where he's just, my name in Grown Ups 2 is Nick.
Is it?
Yeah, he's just like, you're Nick, whatever. What the fuck? I don't want to think of it like, no, you're Jerry now. He's just like, no, it's just fucking.
but don't you like acting with Santa? Because, like, he's so naturalistic now. He's just, like...
Yeah, it's fun. Like, I always crack up and, like, ruin takes.
You can't
and,
even
like,
tell he's like he's just talking to you and shit.
Yeah, but it's like you can't tell if he's improvising or, like, mad at you.
I know, you never know.
What the fuck? You're like...
I remember on
the
Grown
fuck?
Ups, he was like, okay, Rock, fucking stand. We're doing basketball, you know. Rock, fucking come a little faster over there on this next take, and Spade, just stay right where you are at the front of the paint, and I'm going to pass it over to Timmy Meadows. All right, somebody fucking say action.
He's not even directing.
Yeah. It keeps you on your toes.
But Sandler discovered you. Would you say that?
I mean, I was doing stand-up in, like, Reno 911, and then he saw my first Comedy Central half hour.
And you were just a young kid. How old
I
were you?
was 8.
Everybody said you're 20 or something. I was like, that's impossible.
I was 22.
God damn, that's young. That fucking guy, that Dan, he was
Dan
all
Murray, yeah.
all over Sandler and shit.
Dan Murray, yeah, that was insane. Yeah, he sent one of the door guys across the street to try and get him soup. Sandler didn't even. He just like, do you guys have soup? And we're like, no.
Vegetable
It's like, go
soup.
down the street, get Sandler
Get some
soup.
fucking soup. And it was like a Blockbuster video. They're like, we don't have soup either. Find soup.
Give a shit.
You guys have to have a break room. And then the funny thing is, and that's why I met you at that Aspen Comedy Festival. There was a Saturday Night reunion, and Farley and Spade.
You were there?
I was there as like a young comic.
That's weird.
And I had a manager. I didn't even know what a fucking manager was. I had no idea. I had a manager. I was fucking 18 from Minnesota. It sounded like a fucking corn cob walking around like, hey, all right, how are you?
Who was your manager from Minnesota?
No, he was Dave Becky at 3 Yards.
Becky.
Dave.
Yeah.
Good. I like
So I was in Aspen, and I just was walking around. And he was like, so what do you want, a TV deal? Like, what do you want? Do you have any sitcom ideas? I said, all I wanted was autographs. So I spent the whole time getting autographs. And he was like so embarrassed. I was like, is that Adam Sandler? Can I meet him?
He went out with
Christ.
Dave Becky's sister.
Yeah, good friends with her for a while before then too. Dave's the nicest guy in the world. I love their whole family's great.
Yeah, bless them.
I'm deadly serious.
Bless their hearts.
Yeah, his ex-manager
Every
you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Well, he's still a really cool
He's got
guy.
me.
Check out his face.
I apologize.
He fired me and picked up Nealon.
I don't think that's
Fucking
true.
bullshit, man. No, Dave's a good guy. But yeah, so I was in
I
Aspen.
couldn't breathe in Aspen. And I had to get
That's-
oxygen, and then I said, anybody else do this? And they said, yeah, Rodney. Only me and Rodney.
Really? Aspen, the altitude is so bad.
Yeah.
Like I was like a fucking young kid, and I would walk up a flight of stairs, and I'd be like, like I couldn't breathe. And I remember walking down the streets of Aspen, and I just hear like, roar! Like echoing through the streets at like 2 a.m. I'm like, what the fuck? Like some monster from the hills is gonna come down and fucking fist me or something. So I'm like walking through the streets, and I look down the street, and there's Farley. He's in a fucking t-shirt, chain smoking, doing cartwheels with like a whole entourage around him. And he was just like, flipping around. And I was like, I can't fucking breathe. This guy's like 350 doing a fucking Olympic dismount routine down Main Street.
He skated, I remember, in Aspen that time.
It was wild, man.
Yeah, Farley. I never thought he was going to die because he was so strong. Everybody was like, Farley's going to die. But I was like, no.
He seemed like a superhero.
Yeah, and then Chris would go, I'm all right, right? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah,
Because I always thought, like, Spade was so frail and shit, you know.
Yeah, he's like an old lady.
Yeah. You know what I used, because I don't drink, you know that, Nick.
Yeah, I do.
But what I used to do, because I'm in a bar, and I noticed like people get away with stuff when they're drunk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can paw girls and stuff. That straight guy, you know what I mean? You go, ah, and the guy's like, ooh, because you're drunk.
Yeah.
So I started just pretending to be drunk.
Yeah,
get
that's
away with
the way to do it.
Yeah.
Do you remember the time you called me up one day? You go, hey, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm watching baseball. And you're like, can you pick me up? And I was like,
I don't drive.
I go, I'm already at the bar. I already had a couple of drinks. I want to drink and drive. I'm like, it's not far from you. I'm like, you want to just take a cab? And you're like, yeah, all right, I'll meet you in a couple minutes. So I'm like, okay. So I wait, I watch a full game. I watch another full game. I watch half of another game. It's 8 o'clock at night. And I'm like fucking hammered. I leave the bar. Norm's walking into the bar. It was noon when he called me. It was 8:30 at night. He goes,
I know.
Where are you going? And I'm like, I'm fucking hammered. I'm going home. He's like, I just got here. And I'm like, I know, you're 8 hours late. Like, well, have a fucking beer. I'm being weird. I'm like, I'm not. I want to go. I can't walk or see.
It takes me a long time to get stuff on my website. And buy album. So you hit buy album. I hit it yesterday. Mm-hmm. And there's one left. And it says it's at Old Joe's Curiosity Shop.
Is that true?
Swear to God.
True.
It's $8.
Oh my God.
It's $8. You'd think maybe at this Curiosity Shop would be real expensive.
There's one left. It's
People are
rare.
curious.
There's only one left.
Where is it?
And then one time, Nikki Cox's girl told me, she goes, hey, Norm, she goes, I saw an old homeless guy wearing a dirty work hat today.
That's great. That's perfect.
Yeah, do you know Nikki Cox?
Yeah. She's still with Jay?
She's with Jay Moore.
Yeah.
But when she was on my TV show, she was with Bobcat Goldthwait.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. I'm not a skilled interviewer. Let's fucking face it.
I'm not a skewed. What?
You've done podcasts before, though.
I have. I've never done. I haven't done a lot of video ones. So.
Have you done what the fuck?
I did Treat Williams's. Just kidding. Just trying to think of somebody random that video podcast.
You win that. No one more random than that.
He would be great.
Treat would be a treat.
What about this, man? We go, because Daniel keeps going, who do you want to get? So I'm like, let's get Jan Michael Vincent. He's like, he's dead. So I'm like, we're
Michael
fucked.
Vincent?
Yeah, so then I say on the show, I go like, man, we're trying to get Jan Michael Vincent. He's dead. He's not dead.
He's not?
He's not dead at all. He's alive.
Jesus.
And then it turns out
he was in an accident and he damaged his vocal cords, apparently. Sad story. I mean,
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's kind of a bummer.
What kind of accident?
It's one that he looks like a goddamn red skeleton now. That's what Daniel said. But I think he just doesn't want us to have him on the show.
Yeah, it's a logical
would
podcast. Like people
What
like it kind of
podcast?
thing.
Have you ever been on the What the Fuck with Mark Maron?
Yeah.
Yeah. How'd that go?
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was in a hot garage though.
Yeah.
It's like
this
up
hot
in like
garage.
It was cats.
I've been there.
Yeah.
I was there, and he's like cats.
Yeah, there's cats.
Yeah.
Cats and hot garages, horrible combination.
Yeah.
That's the name of my band, Hot Garage, and my new underwear line.
I was thinking,
HotGarage.com.
I knew this guy wrote for Three's Company, and he said like, you know, they'd always have beautiful girls. Remember that show?
Yeah, I love Three's Company.
So they'd have extras, you know, and so they called them the Bimbo of the Week, and they'd take them out to the smokehouse. But John Ritter, he wasn't like a Lothario or anything, but you know who was?
Furley?
Furley. You got it.
Of course.
Mr. Furley. So he says his big line would be, he'd say to girls, he'd go like this, he'd go, I'm married, but it's not going well.
Oh my God.
And then he'd put booze in when they weren't looking, like comically, when they weren't looking away, he'd put booze into their booze.
Oh my gosh.
And then, but he'd
That'd be amazing to
he'd
see
go to a
that.
hotel in Burbank and have sex with them. And then one time the hotel owner asked, he had a big 8x10 he wanted to sign, so Don Knotts had to go to another hotel.
Oh my God.
It's not going well.
Not going well. Jesus.
Who's
Mr. Furley.
You ever
Imagine
meet
that
him?
fucking wake up the next morning. You're some fucking sussy bimbo.
Sure.
Fucking
The ultimate
21 years old.
You're expecting Richard Klein at least.
Anybody, yeah.
Very least.
Jesus.
The Mall of America was unbelievable. That was
Did
a
you ever do that?
yeah. It's hard to find I'm still doing it. That's what I'm saying. I haven't jumped up to the next level.
Jump.
That
You're
seems
hilarious.
impossible. It seems impossible to me.
How many Kevin Farley open for you?
What,
Get that anchor off
Farley
the lineup.
brothers?
Are they really doing that?
Oh my God.
Look, they're doing the fabulous Farley brothers.
Yeah.
I go on Kevin Farley's Instagram, and I always make fun of all his pictures. He had a Mother's Day picture of him, and he had these glasses on, and it was him and his mom, and he's like, me and mom. And I go, great picture of your mom and Perez Hilton. And he's like, fuck you. I just always slam him on his pictures. That's what I like about Instagram, is making fun of people.
The thing Byron Allen has a show called The Entertainers. And what he does
Oh,
is,
yeah.
so he'll go to junkets.
Right.
And then so he has huge guests. So it'll be like at the beginning, it'll be his voice. The Entertainers tonight: Harrison Ford, Adam Sandler, Morgan Freeman. It's the biggest stars ever. And he just interviews them in the junkets, but he makes it sound as if. And then this is his gambit. This is what he does to people. So let's say he's talking to Harrison Ford, right? He'll go, now the last time I talked to you, you were talking about working out. And so then Harrison Ford goes, like he's never talked to him before or anything, but he figures a black guy, it's going to sound bad. He says, I know, who the fuck are you? So he goes, yes, I'm
He's just making up like.
It just looks like he's best friends with all these people.
He's brilliant, Byron Allen. He had that Comics Unleashed. You ever do that? Oh, you couldn't be more leashed.
There's nothing. It's not like there's nothing unleashed about
Nothing.
it. It's not like you would have like Lenny Bruce on and like.
And he has no segue. So this is what he said to John Lovitz one time. He said, he just turned to him from, he's talking to Schimmel, and then he goes to John Lovitz. He goes, now, John, I understand you're growing older.
Did he really?
To set him up for his bit, clearly
To set
about
him
growing
up.
older. You must have some pretty solid stories whilst under.
Yeah, I got some curveballs. Yeah.
He told me a story.
So I just started walking. So oftentimes I'm walking down the street and he'll come stumbling out of a hotel at 4 in the morning. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? He's like, where am I? But me and
I've gone to hotels.
bump into each other sometimes.
Because I lived in
But I
Venice.
think you'll just go to sleep because you don't want to drive,
Yeah.
right?
Well, I used to sleep in my car and then.
Because you're so far away from the comedy clubs.
Well, because I used to live by you in Venice.
Yeah.
And then I moved to Hollywood. But when I lived in Venice, I would drive into Hollywood, and I would do shows and like party really hard.
Yeah.
And I don't like drinking and driving, so I would either sleep in my
He's
car.
against that.
I slept in my car once for 6 nights in a row.
Nice. And then you drank and then
I would just go drinking, and I would go back into my car like it was
a
some like,
camper.
fucking It's not a camper at all. It's a fucking car. You're just sitting there like it's a fucking wax museum. I don't even know what that means, but
I know, you're like Rickles.
terrible.
Yeah, it's like a wax museum.
wax museum. But so I'd start going to hotels, and then they just stopped having me. I would walk in at like 3 in the morning with like a bunch of people blacked out, and they were just like, no more. And then one time I walked into a hotel, and there was this guy working at the front desk, and it was like 4 in the morning, and I'm like, and he's like, do we have any rooms available? And I swear to God, from the back of the room, they didn't even really hear me or anything, and they didn't see me, and the guy just goes, is it fucking Swartzen? And the guy's like, yeah, and he's like, no! And I was like, all right. And this like old lady walked outside and probably had a dog shit pillow that night. I don't know.
There's
Oh
a
my
good
God.
stand-up comedian. How do you feel about the stand-up comedy of John?
John?
Of John?
I mean,
Like when a guy
Lenny-
starts stand-up at 60.
and then like opens his own club to do it. So it's like,
Oh, yeah, that's right. He opened
can
a
just
club.
have his own stage time, so nobody can be like,
Have you ever played the Lovitz Club?
no.
God damn, you've avoided everything.
Every comedy landmine. Yeah, I squeaked by.
I'm told by Nick Swartzen that he's come up with a new impression for his act, known for his impressions. What is it again?
This is Mr. Furley talking to the 20-year-old girl he just woke up next to. Or no, he's in the middle of sex with her. I'm coming in your butt!
Oh my God. Well, listen, man. Hey,
Your mouth is my toilet!
wait, what about the man grate?
Is that like a genital cleanser?
No! No, my God. It is 100% made in America. Cast iron grilling grates. It's revolutionizing the way people grill.
Jesus.
What?
I thought it was like a, all right.
Do you want to hear what it has?
Yeah.
It has heavy-duty grilling grates. Deliver exactly what you need to achieve that perfect steakhouse flavor. Chicken, steak, has never tasted so good. Listen, no more dry meat.
That's what
Guaranteed.
the girl said to Mr. Furley.
Oh, come on now. Come on now. Hey, it was named one of 2012's best grilling accessories by Men's Health magazine. Man grates, there's more fucking facts about the man grate than about Nick. Man grates are the perfect gift for Dad this Father's Day. Your dad's alive?
No.
Fuck. God damn it. I'm sorry about your dad.
That's fine.
Go to mangrate.com and enter the coupon code NORM for their $19.99 Father's Day special. 100% made in America. 100% cast iron. Hey, how about this? Each NORM MACDONALD show order comes with a heavy-duty grilling brush.
I was in Vegas at the Hard Rock, and I was partying with my friends, and they had a show there. They did this Beecher's Madhouse.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's in Los Angeles now. So we were partying, and we were at the club, and I blacked out. And then I woke up in a suite, and there was a hooker blowing me and my friend.
Like the story blew up out of nowhere.
It just erupts.
Yeah.
It goes from 0 to 100.
Seriously.
And it's blowing me and my friend. And I kind of like looked down, like, what the fuck? And then I'm like, all right, this is weird. And I look over at my friend, he's like laughing. He's like, this is funny, right? And I'm like, kind of, I guess. I do comedy, and I guess it's funny. And then I look over, and there's another friend of mine who's a small person.
Midget.
Yeah, midget.
They like to be called small people.
Yeah, but midget will work for the story too. And he's fisting a girl on the couch, and he has cocaine all over his face. And I look over at him, and he was like in the middle of like, it's his hand, so it's like kind of like a penis, so it's not like too like violent. And
It's not too violent.
it's like a big penis,
Very
you know?
gentle fisting.
It's caress fisting.
Yeah.
And he looked over at me, and I made eye
who was he
contact with
fisting?
him. Another chick, some lovely lass whose parents are proud of her. And he looks over at me, and I make eye contact with him, and he kind of like catches my eye, and he just goes, yeah. And I was just kind of like, all right, I don't know.
Oh my God.
Should we get room service, or I didn't know how to get out of it. Dude.
Fisting.
But
it was like, it's just a story that you don't have.
Fisting her vagina?
I think it was her vagina.
God
Yeah.
dang it. I never even...
I didn't have the acute eyes to see, but let's just say it was a vagina.
I think it's a moot point, really.
Yeah. But like stories like that, they're fun to have in your life.
You're saying they're fun, that alcohol, you would not have that story, obviously, without alcohol.
Yeah, it wouldn't happen with ginger ale or
That's
something.
very true, yeah, that's very true.
Sketch shows are expensive. Like, there's a lot of locations and a lot of like mustaches. Mustaches run you up a lot. Yeah, you got a lot of comics. You do them a favor and they fucking jack you up. They want fucking crystal meth and shit. They're just trying to maintain these degenerates.
It's funny when you're on a show and they always want you to get your famous friends on the show and you don't want to ask. Have you ever been in that position?
Yeah, they're always like, when I was pitching Pretend On, they're like, right. Yeah, it's funny, man. Do you know Brad Pitt? No. Well, it'd be cool if we could sketch with Brad. Do you know Morgan Freeman? No, I don't know fucking Morgan Freeman. It's him
that's-
doing like a sketch.
That's why I went with my manager, because he had bread.
What, really?
Is that true?
Yeah, because they were pitching there, all the people they had. And then one time, I'm fucking doing a gig somewhere, and the car is not there for me, you know? So I phoned Gervitz. I'm like, fuck, man, I'm stranded here. Mark's not here. I'm like, where? He's on a boat with Jennifer Aniston in the Caribbean. And I'm in, my car is not there. My car is not there to pick me up.
You try the yacht phone? Or a Florida University student was caught streaking on campus and apparently told police he was on acid and asked them to cut his dick off. Boy, these kids today are crazy. In my day, we didn't need drugs. We would just cut our own dicks off.
Yeah, you didn't need no fucking acid and shit. What about this? There's a new 3D version of The Great Gatsby, coming. I saw it.
I just saw it too.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you see it in 3D?
No.
Oh, in 3D.
I don't like wearing glasses.
It was almost like the sober examination of the unrestrained materialism and absolute moral center of the Roaring '20s jumped right out at you. That's a good one.
I think my doctor might be retarded.
Why?
His name is Dr. Retardo.
Oh.
It's a good chance.
42-year-old Richard Swanson set out to dribble a soccer ball from Seattle to Brazil, but got hit by a car in Oregon and died. Well, at least he got to die loving what he do. At least he got to die doing what he loved, Nick. Dribbling a soccer ball in traffic. No, that's not nice.
One of the most popular documentaries on Netflix is Jiro
Dreams of Sushi?
Jiro Dreams of Sushi.
I've seen that. That's very good.
That's
You
a
have?
fantastic
Yeah.
documentary.
One of the least popular documentaries, Jiro Nightmares of Acid.
Oh, yeah.
That
Unwatchable.
I actually did. I liked it. The DVD commentary.
Here, let Adam Eager read one.
Yeah, Adam. What the fuck?
I give you 3 good ones.
Dick.
4 of the top 5 picks in the NFL draft were offensive tackles, which is a great thing to tell your wife as the love drains from her eyes.
Hey, listen, have you noticed my enormous weight gain? I've gained
No.
45 pounds. I'm telling you, my manager, my landlord rather, he managed to get rid of 230 pounds of ugly fat. He evicted me.
What?
Here, read
oh,
this.
I thought you.
No, read this.
I want to read that one again.
Here, read that.
Sure, we all know about Norm's astonishing weight gain, but I think it's become a bit wearisome. So let's agree to stop having fun at his expense.
Pain and Gain, the new movie directed by Michael Bay. Reviewers are calling it everything from shit to fucking shit. Doesn't that look like the worst thing ever?
Yeah.
Oh, well, whatever. This one's more like a factoid.
Danny DeVito looks like one of those guys with a short but thick penis.
Right? He has to have the thickest fucking cock.
It's true.
Dogs and humans love to run because it apparently gives them a natural high similar to that of marijuana, according to the University of Arizona.
Wow.
After running what are called cannabinoids, the chemical found in marijuana that gives you a feeling of euphoria, are higher in humans and dogs, and this encourages them to run again. To 7-Eleven for a Slurpee. They got the munchies. You want to check it?
Let me fact check this.
Hey, Barbara Walters is retiring.
I can understand why Barbara Walters is retiring. It must be exhausting occasionally appearing on The View.
Right? We're fucking going on the road doing all kinds of shit.
Yeah,
Doing our shit acts. Not you. Your act's good.
It's pretty shitty.
But she gets to sit there.
And just fucking talk.
Yeah, just yap.
The fuck?
You ever been on that show?
I've been on it so many times.
Oh, this is your kind of joke,
I zoned
man.
out.
This reminds me of your kind of joke.
All right.
Just from hearing you read jokes.
Oh, I like this. I like the theme that this one has. A man in Taiwan reportedly cut off his own penis to win an argument with his wife. That reminds me of that episode of Everybody Loves Raymond, where Raymond forgot Deborah's birthday and he had to cut his own cock off. Oh my God!
Are you gonna read? Just read any one. You got your
Cutting off
choice. You get to
penises.
read them out of here.
All right.
It's like Game of Thrones. That guy's getting his penis cut off. If you guys care.
Everybody.
Is there?
Yeah, this guy got his penis cut off.
To turn into a vagina? fashion into a vagina?
I don't think they had medieval sexual.
Oh, that's in the old days?
Oh yeah, it's
I
like
don't know.
medieval. But it'd be cool if they did experiment with genital altercations back then.
Yeah. But what about, let's say you go to a doctor. Isn't it weird that you can go to a doctor and go, you know how I have a cock?
Where are you going with this?
It's not real. I shouldn't have a cock.
I'm bored.
Do you mind cutting it? And because I've always intuitively believed that.
So the best is like when you want to go back after like 5 months. You're like, you know, I had a cock and then you gave me a pussy.
Which didn't work.
The pussy was fun. But can I get my cock back? You still have it?
The guy's like, you betcha.
They're like, do I have it? He's like, do I have it? Is a sex change a good gift for Christmas?
Sex change?
Yeah, like a gift certificate. Like, Mom, I know you always wanted a fucking penis.
Wait, is your mom still alive?
Yeah, she is.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
Do you have a joke? Tell me a joke.
Sorry, read it.
Well, because
it's a 50-50 chance it's not going to go well.
No, it's a 50-50 chance that they're
It's not going to
alive.
look like a penis.
Yeah.
It's going to look like a Star Wars thing.
Yeah.
I guess you're right.
Read a joke.
All
We
right,
haven't read one joke.
before we begin, I have a quick public service announcement. Would anybody, please fuck Martha Stewart?
Oh, I got that one.
What?
I don't understand that.
What?
That's weird, right?
Too soon.
It's meta.
Meta.
Do you like the meta comedy?
Meta world peace comedy.
Yeah.
Only comedy I like.
You know, I'm against hate speech, but read that.
Engaging in hate speech is wrong and terrible and should never be tolerated. But you have to admit, engaging in a hate stutter would be kind of cute.
How would that go?
Fuck, suck, queer, fuck, Chinese boy.
Yeah, Papa, what do you call that? Papa John's?
Oh, okay.
A Papa John's delivery man has been arrested for allegedly selling more than $40,000 in cocaine hidden in pizza boxes
Jesus.
to undercover police officers. This raises an important question. Where is all that pizza that was supposed to go in those boxes? Can I have them to eat? I'm a big fat guy. Oh, here's a good one.
What would you do if you got a pizza box filled with cocaine?
What would I do?
Yeah. Would you be really mad about the pizza not being there?
A pizza box full of cocaine.
Isn't that what they said?
Fuck, I forgot.
Yeah, pizza boxes.
I
And there's
forgot that
cocaine in
joke.
them.
What would you do?
Nothing? Deliver it to Busey's?
Hey, Sesame Street introduced its very first Latino character, Armando. But it's not going great. Apparently on the first day, he got into a knife fight and stabbed the letter A. It's silly.
That's silliness.
Yeah.
That's cute.
They're
The
all-
FDA is investigating health risks posed by Wrigley's new caffeinated gum. Well, where the hell was the FDA when York peppermint patties were making people shiver and having involuntary orgasms?
What would that?
Fuck!
How would that go? Like eat one and then go.
All right, Adam, you do that one. Eat it and have it. Eat it.
Like eat it.
Eat it.
That's how you.
Oh,
that's
God.
how he comes. Jesus
God,
Christ!
you need to
trying
take
to do
Mr. Furley's Burbank hotel class on coming on strangers'
I should've-
fucking
I should have
tits and
mugged.
shitting on poor girls from Nebraska who are here to audition for fucking White Shadow. They're covered in a fucking brown cloud of fucking Furley nightmare mist. Jesus Christ.
Adam. Hey,
Eat my dog shit snowman!
oh, what's that mean? What's a dog shit
I don't know,
snowman?
man.
A real thing?
And I hope not. Furley could build it, if anybody could.
Oh my God!
Nowadays, most teenagers don't watch their favorite shows on actual TV sets. Instead, they just blow each other.
That's probably true. That
Yeah.
one's more of a comment, really.
Yeah, that's a website.
What are you whispering about? We gotta go. 20 seconds till we're off. 20 seconds, man. To read that joke.
How many people have to die before we finally do something about dropping pianos?
Nick Swartzen. Look for him in Grown Ups too. Thanks, Nicky. That was awesome. Remember to subscribe below.
I hate fake humility.
The idea of like somebody being good for the cause or the resistance or whatever. First of all, that's meaningless. The fucking, you know, you got to go back and look at all that Norm Macdonald shit. You know that interview Norm Macdonald did where he was like, oh yeah, everybody thought Hitler was hilarious prior to him running the power, you know, or like getting into power. There was comics about him and everyone thought he was a big joke. And then he did the Holocaust. So there goes your notion of comedy being powerful.
Yeah. That's the one where he's like,
Norm rules.
If you
man.
tell
He
me
gets
one,
everything right.
if you tell me one socially relevant joke that's funny, I'll give you $1 million.
Norm fucking rocks.
And they're like, what about all this identity-based comedy like Aziz and Amy Schumer? He's like, yeah, everyone expects comedians to be modern-day philosophers, which I think is really insulting to modern-day philosophers.
People go to school, study philosophy.
He's like, you're not a philosopher because you try to fuck waitresses.
I know, man. Norm
So
fucking
good.
rocks.
He's the best.
Have you
man.
seen the new special? I haven't finished all.
I
of it.
haven't seen
was
it, but I
so
heard it's
stoned.
good.
It was good.
And they dropped retard like 4 or 5 times in the article.
That was, by the way, that was
Pretty
the funniest
dope.
part of Norm Macdonald getting in trouble for whatever.
Is in the apology.
In the
He said
apology,
Down
it's like,
syndrome.
you'd have to be someone with Down syndrome not to feel sorry for victims.
Real bad sexual abuse.
I do too.
Rape, everything.
Yes.
And they
It
go
destroys
through.
their
It destroys
life.
their life. They're never the same.
Oh, of course not.
Their whole bodies shake at the thought of it. Some of them even black out when they think about this thing. It's horrible. So
I know that, and of course, you know, you'd have to have Down syndrome.
Not to know that.
My new word.
Down syndrome. Right. That's a good word.
You'd have to have Down syndrome to not feel sorry for, you know. Of course, Me Too is what you want for your daughters. You know what I mean? And
He is our guy. He's a champion.
He is our guy.
He's a fucking champion.
He's the best stand-up
Look,
in the
once
world.
the smoke clears from all of this shit and it's okay to rape girls again, they should build a statue for Norm Macdonald.
Well, he didn't rape anyone.
I know he didn't rape anyone, but
He's
to say
actually
that-
like you. He's like anti-horny.
Of course, but he's like that.
Nah, he's horny.
The-
He's just ashamed of it, like Nick.
No, to do that in apology is masterful.
It really is.
Yeah, yeah.
Because he knows exactly.
I'm
Yeah,
not
he
sure
knows
of
what he's
it.
doing.
I
knows
think
he-
he's kind of removed enough from society. I had
No,
a
no,
long
no.
conversation with my friend Max about this, but yeah.
Well, if you had
Yeah.
a conversation
Yeah. Oh,
with Max,
yeah, I
we
didn't
don't
realize-
have to talk
of
about
course,
it.
I didn't
that
realize
makes
Max
sense.
already
Yeah,
settled
Max
it.
weighed in.
Yeah, we can talk to Max about it. We bring Max on the pod.
This motherfucker said it like he literally talked to Norm. He's like,
Yeah, no, we already had a long time. Me and
No,
Max
we talked about
already-
it.
Me and my landlord already figured this out.
Me and my landlord. No, his mom is my landlord.
anyway, well, at least you guys got to the bottom of it.
No, we randomly talked about it for 40 minutes, and he's like, "Oh, that's so calculated." Like Norm knows that that's going to piss people off, and his fans are going to think it's hilarious,
But it did piss people off, and his fans
did think it was hilarious.
vis-a-vis me.
Yeah.
And Stavros.
He's
think
the
it's
best.
hilarious.
Yeah.
He's
I
the
mean,
best.
to throw that in his
I'm-
apology is...
That's my new word, Down syndrome.
That's my new word. I'm going to start using that.
What an apology. Unbelievable.
And then he had a third apology.
Did he?
I think he fucked up again.
That rules.
Yeah.
He should just see how much he could fuck up, because who gives a shit, right?
Well, part of the interview, the first interview, made me think that maybe he wasn't doing bits and he is kind of removed from society. Like when
Yeah.
he said that he doesn't know racism, he didn't know racism existed until he saw the new Sacha Baron Cohen show.
I love Norm,
Which was
but I
like,
also do
okay.
think he is out of touch as hell.
Yeah, I mean, he's in comedy clubs 250 nights a year. He's like constantly, like or gambling.
Also, the thing about Norm Macdonald, like I read his book, and even though it's like a fictionalized thing, it's like that motherfucker like grew up in a farm in like in
Canada.
rural ass
Yeah.
Canada.
Yeah.
Like his life is his childhood is closer to like the Great Depression than like living in modern
well,
society.
I think some of that was like hammed up for.
I know it was, but
Yeah,
still, I mean, I don't think it's literal, but he did grow up in like
His book is
rural
so
Canada in
fucking
like
good.
the what 40s, 50s. Like how old is he?
I don't know.
What if it comes out to
No, later than that.
This Norm Macdonald is threatening Seth Simons on the.
What does he say?
So Seth Simons goes same energy, and he posted a picture of the Joker and Donald Trump, which is like,
Oh my
God!
You fucking loser!
And fucking Norm Macdonald wrote, "Hey, you fucking piece of shit. It's you that's the Joker, a failed stand-up that kills someone who got a TV show. I cannot wait to meet you, and I will."
Damn, dude.
That's so sick.
That is awesome.
Norm's just like, fuck you, bitch. Fuck.
Is it really my fault? 'Cause you try to hit me with your pity till I can't trust, but I still push on. Got me changing my ways, trying to fix it.
I'm still figuring out what's going on. I'm looking at Ashley
Is that
Judd and I can't help
Mark
it.
Norm MacDonald?
No. No.
That could be a new character.
No, it can't. They're too similar.
Yeah, there's not
they
enough.
really sound similar.
Come on, Adam.
They
you know
don't
the
sound
formula.
similar. They fucking
Their jokes are
they're both comedians.
They're both observational.
Yeah.
comics.
Well, how would you even do that? Try that out for a spin, Adam.
Well, I'd just do like a Norm joke, and then I'd say kidding. Or
Kidding.
something.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. Okay, you're right.
All right. I don't know.
It's not good, but
It's not good,
but it's
it
functional.
works. Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Thank you.
I'll give you that, and also give you 5 3/4 of
Yeah.
something else.
Good to see you on this.
Well, McDonald.
Okay, good.
You're going to show both of us how to cook something fantastic today. Is that
Yes,
correct?
we're going to do the most amazing red mullet with some fennel orange, and on the back of how bad you were last time, this is going to be cooked in a bag.
Okay, we're going to cook this in a bag.
Yes.
You are known, you clap your hands a lot,
Yes.
you yell at people, you're intimidating. This is going to go very badly.
It's nice you two guys. Now,
All right,
come on.
very good.
Right, first thing I want you to do is to segment an orange,
All
okay?
right.
Norm?
Yeah?
Wakey, wakey. Okay.
Well, no one else in the world says segment an orange.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just cut the edges off. That's what you want, right?
No,
you want
no, you've already started the wrong end. Look, that's the bit there.
All right, all right. Well,
No, so
okay.
just top and tail it like that. Look, come on, wake up, stand there.
I'm up to 4 segments. Well, you didn't tell me a number of segments.
No.
He wants the edges off, I
What am I
think.
supposed to do?
Hey!
Okay, Norm, so go from there, look, all the way round.
Yeah.
Yes?
7 minutes of
Okay.
audio will play for this
Now,
whole hour.
All the way there. Once you've gone all
Between
the
you
way
two
round.
guys. All right, here we go, yeah.
Conan, pay attention, please.
Yeah,
Watch.
all right, I'm over here. I got
Okay.
my own orange going.
Okay,
all right.
watch. All the way round, so we're taking off the skin.
Yeah.
Then from there.
You're not teaching me, you're
No.
just showing off.
And then from there, that's a segment.
There you go. All
There you
right.
see.
Cheerio and
Left
chop
and
chop.
right.
There we go.
Off you
All
go.
right.
Now, watch your fingers.
I'll
Now.
do that.
All right.
And then after that?
All right.
Okay.
Now look at this. Mine's pretty good over
Sure.
here. There's some
Sure.
sections of skin still, but what the hell?
Where's the orange going?
And it's like 1 in the morning. Who, you know?
We'll forget that one. Right, fennel. Okay. Here we go. Now with the fennel, okay.
All right. Whoa,
Just
okay.
push it off and just
Yep.
slice that down nice and thin.
That I
okay?
can do. That
okay.
looks. See, that was explained.
Watch your
I
fingers.
segmented another one.
Where's the segment?
What?
Where is it?
I threw it over there.
Oh, jeez. Okay, look.
All right, I'm doing well, Gordon. I will
That's
be
the
the
good
one.
part. That's the inside part.
Right. Okay.
All right,
okay.
stop yelling.
Okay. Okay.
sorry, good.
Right. That's great.
All right.
Now from there, take your bag.
All right.
Okay. Now we'll do one each. Okay.
Why would you become a cook?
Come on, Norm. Keep it together. Okay. It's not that bad. Big boy.
Okay, all right.
The word chef.
Chef,
All right.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
chef. You're right. I'm sorry.
Ladies cook.
I know,
Okay.
I know.
All right. Whoa.
Right. That's a joke. Oh. All right.
No, you
Okay.
won't. Hey! We can bleep out the swears, but when there's this going around, I can't do anything with that. What the hell was that?
I was waving.
All right, so we got the vegetables in the bag.
Okay. Right. Fennel.
Fennel. The fennel goes in the bag. That's what you would need the bag.
I need.
Stop it!
Okay.
None of this will air.
Okay.
You're going to show an
Okay.
old F troop in this
Right,
section.
so, fennel.
All right, fennel in here.
Okay, on
By
there.
the way, there's a bottle of booze.
Oh, hey.
No one is supposed to be following me.
All right. So we
oranges.
put oranges in
Okay,
here.
And then
This
from
is a
there,
mess.
red
Okay.
mullet.
Red mullet is a kind of fish.
No, knife doesn't go in the bag.
No, I got you.
You'll slice someone's throat open, Norm.
Yeah.
Okay, right. From there, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, olive oil.
Okay, little olive oil, little
Now,
aglio de olio.
now from there, now watch carefully, a little bit of seasoning. Okay.
Whoa, okay.
Norm, you're making me feel dizzy standing there looking busy. Right, here we go.
This is
from
great.
there,
I'll tell you
over.
one thing, man. I'm not eating this in years.
You haven't even tasted it
Why are we
yet.
even having a cooking segment at this point? Why would there even be a cooking segment? Why would anybody even have a cooking segment with you people?
Here we go. Right,
Ridiculous.
look. No, right, here we go. Right, fold the bag over.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
nice and tight.
All right.
Okay, and then from there,
twist the paper so
Twist
we'll
the
see
paper?
the end.
All right.
Nice and tight.
God, I hope he's a
Nice and-
magician.
Nice and tight.
A bird's gonna come out. Yeah, all right, here we go.
All the way,
right.
all the way round.
All right,
Okay.
chop, chop.
Now, from there, a little hole.
A little hole.
Okay,
right there.
and then from there, pour a little bit of wine in there.
It's a big waste of wine right there, buddy boy.
Okay,
Right in
and then
here.
from there, turn it round. Okay.
What?
Come on, no. You're gonna be tight. Tight.
He does it and then goes, look what Norm did.
We got to it nice and tight.
This is not going to air. This will never be seen by anybody. This will never be seen by anybody.
Just concentrate.
We've learned. Okay, what does it look like at
Okay.
the end? Oh,
Right.
look, it just came out magically from a pan.
This is how it's cooked. As it cooks, it steams inside the bag, okay? Then you rip it open, and there you got a beautifully steamed red mullet, orange, and fennel.
It never gets better than that. Do it exactly the way we did, using the same language and the same obscene gestures. Gordon Ramsay, Norm MacDonald, my apologies. Everybody right back. Leland Helm is here.
And then when I see your stand-up periodically, I go out, well, God rest his soul, Norm. But remember, you and I and Norm recently, that was the last time I saw Norm.
That for sure. Yeah, I mean, maybe me too, because he wouldn't during Corona, he didn't say what was going on. So he just say, I can meet in a week. And I go, all right, we'll go to this restaurant. Outside? I go, no, I mean, you
so
can
there
come
were
to my house.
breadcrumbs there.
But we did this fucking gig, me and Dennis in Oklahoma.
You guys played that big giant casino in Oklahoma?
Yeah, right up an hour south of
Dow.
TriStar.
Yeah.
I think it's
Do we
called
take a
TriStar.
plane or something?
Yeah,
all of
and
us
we
together?
just laughed so...
Can you imagine us three idiots?
Oh, yeah, you guys took... Yeah, Norm, I remember you guys talking about this.
So
gig.
listen, I had a headache, Dennis. Right? So my neck was all fucked up as per usual. So we're driving over there, and Norm goes, do you want anything? And he's clutching like a falcon. He's got like some prescription bottle. I go, oh, I think I'm all right. And he goes, do you want fentanyl? I go, fentanyl? And
That's very Norm.
I go, isn't that the one everyone ODs on? He goes, yeah, but you just dose. You don't overdose. I go, oh, okay. I mean, that kind of makes sense.
Was he kidding, or
I don't
was
know.
it real?
That's the...
That you can't tell with
Norm was like Andy Kaufman if he could have written jokes. You know, it wasn't all... listen, I loved Andy, but it was theater pieces. Norm was like that, but he had such
Weirdo
an
with
agile...
jokes.
You know, the first time I heard about Norm was I was doing HBO. No, I had a talk show that was syndicated.
Oh, yeah.
And somebody said that there was a new kid from Canada, and they had glimpsed him at the Improv. And I said, well, he said, his name's Norm MacDonald. I think it was Eddie Feldman told me this. And I said, well, tell me, what's he like? And he said, I just remember one joke. Remember he used to do that great joke about, I feel sorry for the homeless guy, but I really feel sorry for the homeless guy's dog, because, you know, the dog's thinking, this is the longest fucking walk. I mean, do we go in anywhere? Because I could do this on my own. I laughed so hard at that joke.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be a better person now. You ever try to do that? I give a guy some money out there, a homeless guy in the street, and this is a kind of odd thing. He had a dog with him. You ever see this? He's a homeless guy, but he's got a dog. Isn't that kind of odd there? Guy got no home, you know, but he's got a dog. Yeah. And the dog's really thrilled with this idea, you know. Dog's going, hey, pal, I can do this by myself very well here, you know. The longest walk in the world you got me on here. What the hell? What the hell kind of a thing? What the deuce?
That's one of his best ones.
I say, well, see if he wants a gig if he's new in town. So they call Norm, and you know how they always say, put together a packet. And this made me laugh. This is the midwife joke that makes me laugh. And he says, Norm says he won't do packets. And that word sounds so...
It's so
it
funny.
sounds grim, like you're a taskmaster when you say, I want a packet of jokes. He said, but I'll send one joke and you can make a determination. So he said, remember the joke he did about Dahmer, where he essentially reads the UPI wire copy of the Jeffrey Dahmer trial, and it's so grim. I mean, it could not be grimmer. It's like Hieronymus Bosch sort of, and he disemboweled the young boy and ate the entrails, you know, all that stuff. And it gets to the end of the joke, and Norm says, In his defense, Dahmer said he started it. It's
So,
such a Norm.
hire him on the spot.
Hired him on the spot.
Yep.
Serial killer Jeffrey Dahmer was attacked and killed by another inmate this week. Just before the fight, Dahmer threatened, "Hey, don't mess with me, pal. I used to eat guys like you for breakfast." Well, finally, the Guinness Book of World Records announced this week that Gul Mohammed of New Delhi, at 22.8 inches tall, is the shortest man in the world to have Eddie Murphy's head.
One time when I had my sitcom, the showrunner goes, "Why don't we have a big star every week do the cold opening?"
Uh-huh.
And I go, "Oh, sure, yeah." And he goes, "You can get big stars, right?" I'm like, "No, I can't get anyone." And when they go, "We got Eddie Murphy on the phone." I'm like, "Why? What?" And they're like, "Yeah, for the cold opening." And I go, "What cold opening?" And so they hand me this script, So I'm talking to Eddie Murphy, and I don't know Eddie Murphy. And he's being like super zen-like, He's an amazing guy because he's like all zen and peaceful. And then he tells a story and it's hysterical. Like all of a sudden he's doing voices.
Uh-huh.
Because he was talking about being a director and he goes real peacefully, He's like the directors in Hollywood it's very tough to find one. Frank Oz was magnificent, but I was very unhappy with the other directors. Finally, I had to direct myself. And I directed Harlem Nights. And the Red Fox was in it. And so Red Fox came to the show once and he was having trouble with the IRS and he owed all this money. So he kept trying to sell me things. And he would come to the set and he would go. And then all of a sudden, he's super funny, right? After doing this real flat voice. And he goes, and then Red Fox would say, "Hey, Eddie, you like Elvis? I got Elvis's watch. How'd you like to buy Elvis's watch? Elvis, give me this watch." So I said to him, "Hey, Red, how long have you had Elvis's watch?" He said, "I had it for 40 years. I go, "That's not Elvis's watch. That's Red Fox's watch. I ain't buying Red Fox's fucking watch." So it's like super funny. And then he go back again to being zen-like. So I said, so as I'm talking to him, I'm leafing through this fucking awful fucking shit of a cold opening that they're having him do. And so it's like, white guys writing for black guys, what they think they'd say. It's just awfully, horribly racist. And so he says to me, he goes, I'll do it. If you tell me it's funny, I'll do it. And I go, it's not funny.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know what else to do. I didn't know what else to do.
So I was calling because I wanted to get your take on Eddie Murphy hosting the Oscars. I think you're like the funniest SNL guy ever, and I just wanted to know what you thought about Eddie hosting.
Well, I think Eddie is unbelievably funny. Like, I always loved Eddie, and I couldn't be happier that he's hosting the Oscars. Obviously, last year, the Oscars were the worst hosts ever, It was Anne Hathaway, and
James Franco.
James Franco,
yeah.
and I think they tied for worst ever.
I think they did, yeah.
But
he might have
Eddie-
been a little worse, just a little, because at least she's nice
She
to
was
look at.
trying a little bit.
She was trying, yeah.
But Eddie, what I like is because Eddie's become a little like Zen-like and so forth. He's a very intelligent guy, and he's stepped back a little from the crazy Eddie of old and stuff. And I think this is going to burst him back to the incredibly funny Eddie Murphy. And I can't wait to see it, man. I would write for that. I would write if anybody's listening in the Eddie Murphy camp.
There's a big camp.
I will write for that show.
Yeah, that's going to be good.
'Cause I love Eddie Murphy.
I think it's going to be great. Yeah. It's
Nobody
been
funny.
so long since you've seen him be really funny, too.
And I
so
was
that'd
like
be great,
amazed by Eddie Murphy when I saw him because, not when I saw him, but later on, because when you're a stand-up, it takes a long time to get funny. But he did it instantly. Like he was the only guy I've ever seen.
Right.
When he was 19, he was funny,
hilarious,
and he was he knew he was funny, and he was confident. And I've never seen anything like that from a young person.
Yeah.
Have you? Can you think of a single other person?
Well, that young, no.
In comedy?
Yeah.
No, I mean, he started doing stand-up when he was like 16 or something, right? So by the time he was on SNL, he'd already, done that. I guess.
Think of when you were 16 to 19, that stuff you thought was funny. You know what I mean?
Oh, God.
I don't think anybody would have thought it was funny.
No.
It's not funny to throw eggs at houses. That's what I was doing.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of funny, but it's not get up on stage funny.
I know, exactly.
Yeah. And he was a man.
Yeah.
He was
19.
a man.
Oh, yeah.
A man. A star.
Oh, I know.
I talked to him one time because I had a TV show, and the guy I did the TV show with, he goes, "Why don't you get your friends to be on the show?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, just pretend, I'm not Eddie Murphy's friend." Anyways, I never met him, and he's like, one day he's like, "Hey, we got Eddie on the phone," and they put Eddie Murphy on the phone with me, right?
Yeah.
So I'm talking to him, and then I'm trying to talk him into. I'm supposed to talk him into doing this thing on the show. And I read it, and it's all racist and everything. It's like what a bunch of white guys would think a black guy would say or something like that.
Oh, God.
So anyways, I was talking to Eddie, and he was very nice to me, and he said, "Listen," I said, "I got this thing. I can send it to you." And he goes, "You don't have to send it to me." He goes, "If you think it's funny, I will do it."
Wow.
Wow.
That's a compliment.
And then I said, "I don't think you should do it."
Really?
But that was
couldn't-
good.
I
No,
couldn't bring
yeah.
myself
If he
to
had
do
that
it.
much confidence in you, and you had sent him something
You
bad,
don't want to let him down.
I
Right?
understand that.
Yeah.
You don't want to let him down.
But he's the greatest. I can't wait for the Oscars.
Eddie Murphy was going to do a skit on Bill Cosby on the 40th, and they didn't do it, right?
That's right. That's correct. Yeah.
Was that a good decision?
By Eddie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was a good decision. He was Eddie is like no other comic I've ever met.
In what way?
He doesn't find it necessary to be funny when he's. But all of a sudden, he can be explosively funny when you're talking to him. But he's sort of a Zen guy, very calm, and maybe out of that, when he springs out of that into this incendiary, incredible force of comedy, it makes it even funnier.
On Saturday Night Live, on the 40th reunion show, 40th anniversary show, right? Eddie Murphy was supposed to play Bill Cosby. Is
Yes,
that right?
that's well. We wanted him to play Bill Cosby. Yes,
And he didn't want to. What was that about?
well, he thought that all the facts were not in at that point. The documents had yet to be unsealed, and so. Being a big fan of due process, he decided it not proper to assume guilt. So I thought it was very admirable because it would have got a huge laugh, him doing Bill Cosby, and I thought it was kind of cool that he went. He doesn't need laughter. He's kind of a Zen-like guy,
Do you?
When you talk to him, he's very calm, and then all of a sudden he'll burst forth with the funniest thing you've ever heard, and then he returns to his equanimous state. It's very, very interesting to see.
How do you figure out how much to share about what goes on behind the scenes at SNL? Because I know that you were talking about Eddie not doing Bill Cosby on Howard Stern's show, and Seth Meyers wasn't crazy about that. He came out about the Ellen and said, "I wouldn't have told that story."
Seth Meyers said that?
Yeah, he said, do we have the quote here? Just bring up the quote. He said, I wouldn't have told it. I feel the same way. I think when you're at SNL, you're seeing so many different things behind the scenes. There are often things to give away that are yours to give away. Norm played it in a way that is very Norm MacDonald. And he went on to praise you, but I don't know what that means. I mean, how do you choose what to reveal and what not to reveal, what to share and what not to share about an institution as powerful as SNL?
I always think, what would Seth Meyers do? It's ridiculous. There's two reasons guys will hang themselves from the neck. One is, like we said, to escape this worthless masquerade of a life we pretend we have. And the second reason we hang ourselves from the neck is to whack off. These guys, I don't understand. It's called autoerotic asphyxiation. It's a big fancy word, but it's a filthy thing. And this is my problem with it. The risk reward. It's not good. And I know the reward because I read about it. Like, apparently, by cutting off the oxygen or something like that, you increase your orgasm until it's 1.5 times as powerful as the one you had the Thursday before last. But is that really that important? I mean, we have a lot of things in this country. It's, you know, it's raining in the forest. There's all kinds of shit we have to think about. Let alone whacking off. That's our big problem. But the risk, good Lord. I never open up about my own sexuality, but I will right now.
Uh-oh.
I'm bad at whacking off.
What? Bad at it?
Yeah.
How could you be bad at it?
I know. You would think it would be easy. It would be fortunate.
You cannot make yourself come?
Oh, I can, but at the wrong times. And I didn't even know about lotion.
Oh, till when?
Till somebody that was intimate with me said, "What are all those big red scabs on your cock?" And I was like, "That's from my fucking furious whacking off."
Well, when was this? How many years ago?
I used like gloves.
What kind of gloves?
Sandpaper. No, look, I'm not good at sex.
Yeah, no, at all?
No, nothing.
It doesn't interest you.
That's the reason.
Yeah.
You got to be interested in something. This is my move. First of all, I'm not good at getting ladies.
Mm-hmm. Because you don't care.
Yeah, so I'll try to, like, I try to make it fast. Like, if I see a girl drinking at a bar, right? I'll go up behind her. I'll go. I can get us a bottle. And that doesn't work very often. But sometimes
you just want to
it does.
get right.
Yeah, I want to get right. Then I get the lady. I turn off all the lights in the room so it's pitch black, and then I lay down on top of her for 5-10 minutes. And I don't get a lot of return people.
Go well.
But you remind me of a guy that's good at fucking.
I love it.
Fucking and sucking.
Didn't you once perform at a hospital for the insane?
Yeah.
What are you drinking? What are you drinking?
Fanta Orange.
Of course you
fantastic.
are. Of course you are.
Fanta Orange is.
Yeah.
You like the Fanta Grape too, right? I'm assuming.
I have a grape Fanta for when my friends have
Oh, don't do that, Norm.
What?
Norm.
I always have it here. But I know. No, I did do a hospital. It was supposed to be a regular hospital. And when I got there, there was barbed wire and everything, and it was a hospital for the criminally insane. And they had an incredible, room, and they said the Gatlin brothers were here last week. And I was like, what? Like, I wasn't even sure they deserved a show. And anyways, I went on. I got heckled before I said anything. As I was walking towards the stage, a guy yells out, "Nice shoes." Now, these guys are not politically correct.
No, right.
These are criminally insane people. You have to understand.
Right.
And then the guy beside him goes, "Jerome's right. Them some shoes."
No. Norm. Okay. I don't. Well, now what do we do?
Every dump button at ESPN was just
Okay. Look at you guys with your. Is he still there? Or did we lose him? Once we dump him twice, do we lose him, or do we still have him there?
Give me a second.
Okay.
Let's have a talk with Norm.
All right. Well, all right. We'll come back and do celebrity prognostication with Norm MacDonald.
We think.
This is the Dan Le Batard Show with the Stugats on ESPN Radio.
Our thanks to Hank Azaria for joining us earlier. Norm MacDonald needs to make his NFL picks for this week, so he rejoins us here on the Shell Pennzoil Performance Line.
We like awkward around here. He's better at awkward and uncomfortable than we are. Mike Ryan's objection to the continuing of this segment has been duly noted.
I would say Norm's the best ever at awkward and uncomfortable.
He's awkward and uncomfortable, yes. And he's got a new book out based on a true story. That's the title of the book. It's available September 20th. Our executive producer, I am responsible for whatever it is that happens next because Norm was dangerous last segment. So, Norm, can I ask you to behave yourself within the context of Norm MacDonald behaving himself while we do these celebrity predictions, please?
Oh, yes, of course. Everything I said had a quotation mark around it. It was someone else saying it.
I understand. That's right. You did say that there was somebody else saying that. And the story, you didn't get to the end of the story, right? So you were being heckled. Don't use the words again. But you were being heckled.
I'll tell you, the end of the story was a criminally insane guy made his way to the stage and started biting my leg. and then that worked really good.
Okay, so that's
none of my jokes were working. I remember one joke. I go, "How many of you guys have an answering machine?" And this guy goes, "None of us." And then the guard goes, "Tuesday's the day for any complaints, Kowalski, and you know it." I'm like, "Oh." He goes, "Pipe down, let the man speak." I'm like, "This isn't going good."
I love a set ending with you being bitten. Will you guys quit being uncomfortable in there? Come on, it's Norm MacDonald.
One quick Mitch Hedberg story. So I opened up for Mitch Hedberg like 22 years ago, and he comes up to me after the show and he goes, "Hey, Artie, man, you're a fat guy." I go, "That's what he said." I go, I could lose a couple, but what are you talking about? He goes, "I wrote a joke that I can't do because I'm not fat, but I'll give it to you." I go, all right. He goes, "You know when you're a kid and they tell you to wait a half an hour after you eat before you go swimming?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "You should say you've never been swimming because it's never been more than a half an hour since you last ate." And I go, "That's a great joke. Can I could have that joke?" He goes, "Yeah." So then he comes back, and he was smoking a lot of weed. So he comes back totally serious. He goes, "Hey, man, you're right. That is a good joke. I'll make you a deal. If I gain like 100 pounds before you do that on TV, I get the joke." I'm like, all right, whatever. So cut to like a month later. I'm with Norm MacDonald having dinner with people. And Norm does that joke about me. He goes, "Hey, man, it's Artie's never been swimming. It's never more than a half an hour since he last ate." I'm like, "Where the fuck did you hear that joke?" He goes, "I heard a fat guy do it at the Comedy Store." I go, "Really?" So I see Mitch 2 weeks later. I go, "Mitch, what the fuck, bro? You gave me that joke. Norm said he saw a fat guy do it at the Comedy Store." So he's all fucked up, and he goes, "Hey, Artie, man, listen, I'm sorry. I get fucked up a lot. I forget shit. I probably gave that to a lot of fat guys."
Homework liker, who is becoming my new best friend,
yes,
says Norm carries 46 clubs in his bag. Yeah, club sandwiches.
I do like a club sandwich.
That's not an insult. That's harmless joshing.
I do like a club sandwich.
Mitch Hedberg had a great run.
Oh yes, what was it?
Like, what do you have to
join the club?
Yeah, do you have to join? What I don't even would never dare. Okay.
Do you like sandwiches that have a toothpick in them?
Okay.
With green and red cellophane? I do too. Perhaps we should begin a club. I don't know what about that.
I order the club sandwich all the time, and I'm not even a member, man. I don't know how I get away with it. I like my sandwiches with 3 pieces of bread. So do I. Well, let's form a club. Okay. But we need some more stipulations. Yes, we do. Instead of cutting the sandwich once, let's cut it again. Yeah, 4 triangles. Yeah, and in the middle, we shall dump chips. Let me ask you a question. How you feel about frilly toothpicks? I'm for 'em. Well, this club is formed then. I like to take a toothpick and throw it in the forest and say, "You're home."
And he had a golf joke.
He did?
That's good. He said, when I'm golfing, I never say four. I can't think of it in time because I'm busy saying, no way it's going to hit those guys.
I play golf. I'm not good at golf. I never got good. I never got a hole-in-one, but I did hit a guy. And that's way more satisfying. You're supposed to yell four, but I was too busy mumbling, there ain't no way that's gonna hit him. You know, when it comes to racism, people say, I don't care if they're black, white, purple, or green. Oh, hold on now. Purple or green, you gotta draw the line somewhere. To hell with purple people. Unless they're suffocating. Then help them.
And I know people, hate people for all kinds of reasons, Some people hate people because they're a different color, black or white or something like that. I don't care if a guy's black, what. Hey, let me tell you something. I got a thing I realized. You know when a guy's racist is when he goes, if he says something like this. He goes, I don't care if a guy's black or white or brown, yellow, blue, green, or anything. You're like, what the fuck is green? I don't care if a guy's purple. Any of those goddamn non-human colors, they're all the same to me. Purple, black, same thing to me. If a guy's a black guy or a purple guy, I treat him the same. Isn't a purple guy? That's a fucking monster from outer space. Who the hell likes those guys? You gotta kill them. You gotta kill those guys, right?
Norm Macdonald was just on David Letterman.
I heard he cried. He was so upset.
He cried, and it was really beautiful.
Yeah.
But he had a great joke about I don't know if you guys are here. He goes, I got no problem with North Korea. I never lay in bed. They try to scare you on the news, He goes, but I never woke up North Korea. I hope they don't get me, And nobody really laughed, but did you hear Letterman cackling in the background? And you realize it's just with Norm, it's all you are being fucking played. When you think he's bombing, it's all a big setup to the fucking. In a year, he's gonna have the perfect special ever.
You might as well sit with Norm and just keep a smile on your face because you don't know where you are in the joke.
He goes, I'm not afraid of Iran, or Iraq or North Korea. I'll tell you a country I don't like. It's Germany. I don't know if you guys are history buffs, but at the beginning of our last century, Germany decided to have a war against the world. And what's weird is it was close. You think it'd be 5-minute war, but it was actually it was almost tied. And about 50 years go by, and Germany goes, hey, let's have another war against the world. And they almost won that one, too. Because you would think everybody in the world would go, hey, Germany, we're not going to let you have a country anymore. Who are you, Mars? Just fucking, I just love, it was, you would think it'd be over in 5 minutes, but it was close.
Did you hear him talking on the Russell Brand podcast with him and Russell Brand when he was talking about how he was at the party or when he played the White House Correspondents' Dinner?
Yeah.
And Larry Flint said,
I'll take care of you. Right?
I'll take care of you. He goes, when a guy says, I'll take care of you, you think you're going to get if he owns a grocery store, you think you're going to get some vegetables. But Larry Flint, you think you're going to get some crazy kooky girl and you're going to get to have sex with her. And then Larry Flint's going to come in his wheelchair just whacking off.
But he does an impression. The guy jacking off. Larry Flint fucking. That was an amazing experience watching Russell Brand and Norm Macdonald, because in my opinion, I think you and I are kind of together on this, two of the most beautiful human beings, comedically aesthetically just to look at. Like
Yeah.
you just look at Norm, you kind of can't stop
Yeah,
looking at him.
yep, yep.
Like people go like, "Hey, Norm," but like, nah. If you look at Norm Macdonald, if I just showed you a photo of Norm Macdonald, you know who he was, and I'm like, "Oh, this, you don't remember this guy from the Cary Grant movies?" You wouldn't go like, "No way!" Like he's gorgeous, and like Russell Brand, people like write him off.
Norm on his video cast, he's got this running thing where he'll like explain like a serial killer, and he just draws everybody in. And it's not until you see like 2 years. It's like a joke for him and Adam Egget.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, hey, this guy, I've been in Ontario. I'm an old chunk of coal, Anthony, but there was a man murdered his entire family. When the police got to him, his wife's innards were soup, like a stew. He was eating his bride, you know. And then he winds up killing a few policemen and takes a few children, and there's a crawl space. I know what this crawl space is. That's where I mean, this guy sounds like a real jerk. That's the whole punchline.
Yeah.
Is he just? But it goes on for like 8 minutes just so he can go. I mean, this guy sounds like a real jerk.
I'm pretending I know who Albert Gray is. I didn't.
No, Albert Fish.
Oh.
You're a New Yorker. So anyways, he was a child rapist and cannibal, as I explained.
When he's a child
Jesus
rapist, you try not to
Christ.
laugh when he looks at you.
Oh,
There's
come
something
on, man. It's not funny.
I know it's not, but I know you want people to laugh.
Fish chose his victims. He only chose victims who were either mentally handicapped. Now, don't laugh at this next part, please.
But you know he wants you to, right?
No. If you laugh at this next part.
Okay. And I'm not gonna
Fish
drink
chose
water.
victims who were either mentally handicapped or African American. Oh, come on. Why would you think that's funny? God damn, Fred. Jesus Christ, that was the worst part of the story. But why do you think he did that? What would be the explanation? Why would he only attack? Why would his victims that he chose only be either mentally handicapped or African Americans?
Because people in those days didn't care when those people were vanished.
You're thinking like Albert Fish now.
And prostitutes. That's why they kill prostitutes.
Exactly. Nobody really cares about prostitutes. But you're exactly right. That's why Albert Fish killed only mentally handicapped and African Americans.
What about? Okay.
I thought you'd laugh at African Americans again, that they were.
No, because I know him. I know he'll do something. That's outrageous.
Well, it's kind of outrageous. Fish was finally arrested, and he immediately began confessing to killing 700 children.
Get out of here.
Yes. I mean, this guy was a real jerk.
Now I know there was no Albert Fish.
So I didn't always come in with like full sketches. Whereas Tom, I remember Tom was the guy who would always come in with like
Norm
solid.
Macdonald was that guy. You guys didn't have to pitch to like an oligarch. Like you didn't have like a guy you had to pitch to.
No.
You had autonomy pretty much, right?
Right, but that's
until
why
they asked you to have a recurring sketch and you shoved up their ass and dipped my balls in it. It's so all right, you know what? Fuck it. Go to YouTube and just type in "dip my balls in it."
Last Supper, put Louis in the Last Supper.
Louis in the Last Supper. But really, you got to see Burning Love, you guys. We're gonna talk a lot about it. But we all had to pitch to Lorne, and then I realized early that I would pitch all like my real ideas and like I wanted to impress everybody, and I would give like, and then this happens, and then this is the joke, and then this is, and the big twist is this. At the end. So then when it got to the table for table read in front of like 40 people, no one laughed because I did the sketch in the room, and then I realized like a couple months in there was the art of the fake pitch, and like Kevin Nealon and Norm Macdonald, it was like a contest every week to see who could come up with the fucking weirdest fake pitch that the host believed was actually happening, and the rest of the room we all knew it wasn't. Lorne knew it wasn't.
That's awesome.
But I remember like Kevin Nealon every week would do 2 fake pitches and go, also I have this idea where you live at the top of one of those runaway truck ramps, you know, in your house all the way up there, and just it's like dinner time, a truck comes flying through your house, man. And the host would go, yeah, this is funny. I mean, but every week. And we would all just be laughing so hard. And the host is looking around like, yeah, that is funny, right? But we're laughing because the host is a fucking moron. And then Norm, I remember, it was Bob Newhart goes, I got this idea. People always confuse literally and figuratively. A guy will go, hey, how was that movie you just saw, you know? And I go, oh, my God, it was so funny. I literally laughed my head off. But hey, he didn't, you know, because he's got a head still. And Bob Newhart just stared at Norm like, that's the stupidest shit I ever heard. And then Norm, like a dog with a chew toy, was like, I'm not leaving this room until, like, they fucking lock the doors like a prison movie.
He's going to break him?
Like, yeah. And he goes, or you go, hey, how's your wife? Well, she literally died when she got your message. She literally dropped dead right there on the floor. She's died. She literally died. And now he's moving like closer.
Did Newhart break at a certain point?
Yeah, eventually. He just fucking won. And then that week, Norm did a sketch where he was Charles Kuralt. And he was it was just Charles Kuralt alone talking to camera. And we're all like in full Charles Kuralt makeup, unrecognizable. And you're like, how the fuck do you, like, his fake sketches were better than anything I ever actually got on air.
He's amazing, isn't he? He's an amazing guy.
He is amazing.
He's the best sketch that never got on the air in my entire time at Saturday Night Live, which is only 40 episodes, was Norm MacDonald's game show, Name 2. Hey, Jimmy. Steve Allen is in the Guinness Book of World Records for writing over 4,000 songs for that new car. Name 2.
Name 2 of who?
Steve Allen is in the Guinness Book. Now, Kate Bush is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame ballot, you know, for being a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame worthy lady. She's written over 600 songs. Name 2. Ding, 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 ding. Name 2. What a great fucking sketch.
That's a great sketch. Why didn't it get on? I'll read your book.
Who knows? I don't know why.
I'll read your book.
I heard for like 2 years, I'd go to a comedy club and they'd go, yeah, Norm was here last week. It was pretty fucking weird, dude. And I'm like, what? And my wife and I would like go like, what's going on with, like, I hope he's okay, you know? And then you see his Comedy Central special. Perfect.
Right.
So the joke's on everybody across the country. Like, yeah, he was really weird. He's got these other guys following him. Every town had a different, like, I think he was super high. And another town's like, he really gambled. And another town, he came in with 19 men. like that strange. Like, he made us bathe. Like, he had to be bathed, or he wanted something for his feet. And then just, you know, you see his Comedy Central special. Perfect. My father died. My grandfather died. My great-grandfather died, to the best of my knowledge. He's dead, you know. I come from a long line of death. And you're just like, this is perfect comedy. So, however it works for you, I guess.
Yeah.
I was driving from Quebec City back to Montreal, because when you do that festival, the Montreal Festival, I would get too drunk, and I'm like, I need to get out of here. I don't want to be I just don't want to be the drunk comedian anymore. So I was like, I'm going to go to Quebec City during the day and have a day. And I was driving back to Montreal to do shows that night, and I was listening to Norm's album just called Me Doing Stand Up, and I fucking had to pull over so I didn't crash my car.
No room for improvement.
No, I almost crashed my car. I was laughing so hard.
It's 16 ounces of water in like a 10-ounce glass, and it never just like.
I was like,
my grandfather died, my great-grandfather died.
Yeah.
You know, my father. He goes on. I come from a long line of death.
Yeah, no, it was that
cancer.
part.
It's a
He's
draw.
like, everybody's afraid of a terrorist. Yeah, it's your heart is what's going to attack and kill you. Like, your heart. And the funniest joke is when he goes, the only way to stop your heart from attacking you is to attack your heart with a defibrillator.
We're not doing this justice at all. And
No.
it's funny because like people that don't just get it, you're not going to convince them.
No.
By sharing it.
You just got to listen to that album. So funny.
What was it like? Hey, he lost his long battle with, finally lost his courageous battle with cancer.
Yeah.
All right, but if he dies, the cancer dies, that's a draw.
Yeah, it's such a good.
So, like, alcoholism's not a disease. Like, my uncle's got bowel cancer. I have searing pain. What are your symptoms? You're real happy. Sometimes I meet somebody else's disease and we fuck. I had a great Norm story.
when he's, he had a great story. He was opening for Norm in San Francisco, and Norm goes, hey, we're in San Francisco, so don't do any of that fag shit, And he's like, what? And he goes, San Francisco. There's a lot of gay guys here. They live here in San Francisco. So just when you go up there, don't do any of that fag shit. And Artie's like, all right, like didn't plan on it. And then Artie does 20 minutes. Norm goes up and goes, hey, what's with this AIDS? They say it's like the worst disease in the world, But I saw on the news today, AIDS does not discriminate, and that's nice.
Oh, no.
So I don't know why is it so bad. Hey, don't do any of that fag shit. So maybe if Norm was on the set of Suddenly Susan, he could be like, you're a homophobe. You're not holding Maddie's hand.
Last time I got heckled bad was at Motor City Casino in Detroit. And I was doing Norm MacDonald. But the thing about the Norm MacDonald impression is
you're at the Motor City Casino in Detroit.
Hey, man,
So-
I'm down. I love the D.
Yeah.
But I'm doing Norm. But the thing about a Norm impression is you have to ramble and circle it back around. Like it's got to get a little uncomfortable.
Right.
And I was doing Demi Moore. Oh my God, Demi Moore went to the hospital for that exhaustion there. Exhaustion. Oh my God. You know where I go where I'm exhausted, John? Home. Whenever I'm tired. I didn't went to the hospital, and it's this whole long thing about being on a construction site. And me and my friend John and Eric, like, hey, what do you say after work? We go to the emergency room to rest, and I just keep going and going, and like right next to me, like right there, she goes, "What the fuck is he talking about?" And I go, there's always one cunt, And I did it in the impression, and that person emailed me on my website and said I was the cunt. I'm sorry, but I was really confused. And everyone explained to me what was happening.
Should I close with Norm, a paragraph from his book about Don Rickles?
Yeah, close with that.
As Norm.
Yes.
Okay, because it is... I was at a hotel reading that off my iPad. I laughed so hard, I fell on the ground.
I don't doubt this.
My wife came in the other room because she thought I was having an actual heart attack. Because apparently I was just making gasping sounds and kicking things over.
Oh, that's perfect.
You want to hear a part of Norm? By the way, Norm's book, based on a true story, Norm MacDonald, is a must, and you have not read it.
I haven't read it. I see it. I'm on plane. It's my next buy for sure.
So it's about Don Rickles. This is Norm MacDonald's book. If you want to put a link up at jmoore.com, since Brooks doesn't sell anything, and a link to Brooks' Instagram at jmoore.com.
Oh, no, you can buy my album.
This is cool, right?
Yeah, my album's called This Is Cool, right? It's been
I
out.
love that album.
Thank you, Jay. It's very
Great
nice.
title, too.
What a delight. Thank you.
He was a big Rickles fan. He saw him on The Tonight Show his whole life, right? And he's on the set of Dirty Work, Don Rickles to Norm MacDonald. So I approached him the first day in the makeup trailer, and I introduced myself. I said, I just want to tell you, Mr. Rickles, I feel so honored that you'd agree to be in the film, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. He shook my hand. That's very nice, Norm. By the way, I spoke to the home. Your room will be ready Tuesday. The trailer erupted in laughter, and I felt rage deep in my soul. And I saw myself in the mirror, and I saw that my face was beet red. I wasn't on any waiting list for any type of home, as Mr. Rickles was clearly suggesting, I'm losing the impression, but I swallowed my anger. And I was determined to find the real man through my own kindness and love. Mr. Rickles, I'd be honored if I could take you out to one of Toronto's finest restaurants and buy you dinner tonight. I have a better idea, Norm. Why don't you go to a shed in the desert with a rake and go, brap!
Go brap. It's literally capital.
Yeah, I get a better idea, Norm. Why don't you go to a shed in the desert with a rake and go, brap! Now, this awful classless burping noise got the cheap laugh I'm sure Mr. Rickles is used to, but not from me. I could feel myself beginning to shake with rage. Now, I'm going to read to you the part where I was so happy to meet and reach the real Don Rickles, and I said, anything you want to do, what would you like, sir? Well, Norm, he says, I'd like you to get a monkey and an organ grinder and run around the room going, I lost my sock, I lost my sock. And then Mr. Rickles then pranced around the makeup trailer doing a grotesque pantomime of me searching for a missing sock.
What is he talking?
It's fucking fiction.
I know.
Like in the beginning, the first chapter, he's like, him and Lorne Michaels are smoking opium. And it's the most genius thing, because any fucking story, nobody can sue him.
Yeah.
Like, who's the guy, Dick Ebersol, can't do shit about what Norm wrote here, because Norm's like, wait a minute, me and Lorne were at a whorehouse smoking crack. Don Rickles is doing a grotesque pantomime of me searching for a missing sock, you know. And I fled the makeup trailer. I took a nice long walk trying to compose myself. I think it was the comment about losing my sock and then running around telling everyone that hurt the most. It's fucking... oh my God. We're crazy people.
It's so funny.
But people listening are like, I don't even know why that's funny.
No, exactly. I saw him in Cedar Rapids. Yeah.
He said, brap.
Dude.
Everyone that meets you does an impression of you.
What?
You're one of those guys that you make such an impression on people that everyone that meets you does a Norm MacDonald.
I don't care for any of those impressions, by the way. This is what I get. I do a perfect you. I go, all right, let's hear it. Hey, how you doing? Hey, I can do an impression myself.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, hey. That's the impression.
I've never heard you say that. Hey, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on? Hey.
Sounds like you doing an impression of Brewer doing an impression of you.
Hey, Dave, yeah.
In Milwaukee, Wisconsin, a man allowed his 8-year-old daughter to take the wheel of his car, and an accident ensued that damaged 7 other cars and injured 6 people, which once again proves my theory: women can't drive. New medical research shows that men and women have different food cravings, men preferring meat and women preferring sweets. Scientists trace this back to caveman days, when men had to go out and hunt for food while women sat on their fat asses eating chocolates. A celebrated fertility statue, which many believe has the power to make women pregnant, began a nationwide tour this week. The hundreds of women who claim it caused their pregnancies are of different ages, races, and religions. But they all have one thing in common. They are all dirty, dirty whores. A new book claims that Madonna once smeared peanut butter all over John F. Kennedy Jr.'s body and then licked it off, which just goes to show you Madonna's a whore. In other show business news, it has been reported that superstar Madonna is pregnant. Although personally I find this a bit hard to believe. I mean, Madonna isn't even married. It's like crazy. And finally, Weekend Update would like to congratulate Madonna, who gave birth to a beautiful baby girl last Monday. The baby weighed in at 6 pounds 9 ounces, making it the 4th largest object ever to pass through Madonna's birth canal. I like that Madonna's baby thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
you know,
thanks.
it's, I really have to give it to that guy that's the father, you know, Carlos...
Leon.
Carlos Leon.
Or Carlos Leon, I forget which one.
Because you got to have a lot of guts. That means he had sex with Madonna without a condom. Yeah. That's great. Pop singer Madonna was outraged this week when a tabloid photographer snapped her picture while she was breastfeeding her new baby. Apparently, the baby was blocking her nipple. Well, filming has finally begun on the long-awaited life story of Evita Peron, starring pop singer Madonna. According to its producers, the film is 100% historically accurate, except for the part where Mrs. Peron has group sex with the Houston Rockets. Texas millionaire J. Howard Marshall may have died 2 months ago, but as we see here, he and wife Anna Nicole Smith can still enjoy a romantic evening at home. Former Playboy centerfold and Guess jeans model Anna Nicole Smith collapsed this week after she suddenly realized that she actually had sex with this guy.
And finally, in entertainment news, ex-Playboy centerfold Anna Nicole Smith has filed for bankruptcy. And saddest of all, she slept with this guy for nothing. Well, the Learning Annex in New York is offering a new course to teach women how to smoke cigars. The fee to enroll in the class is $100. The fee to watch the class is $200. According to a new study from Yale University, in order to duplicate the physique of a Barbie doll, the average woman would have to grow to 7 feet, add 5 inches to her bust, and trim 6 inches from her waist. So ladies, you have your mission, now get to it. Hollywood prostitute Divine Brown has written a book describing in lurid detail exactly what she did with Hugh Grant. The book sells for $25, but for $35, she'll show you. Former British cavalry officer James Hewitt, who was Lady Diana's secret lover, says he will never, ever disclose the contents of more than 100 love letters that she sent to him. This, according to Hewitt's new book, I Banged a Princess. Under a new ordinance, exotic, nude, and topless dancing will be banned in any establishment selling alcoholic beverages in the city of New Iberia, Louisiana, or as I now refer to it, the most horrible place on earth. Exotic dancers say a city ordinance requiring them to keep 4 feet away from their customers will put them out of business in Shoreline, Washington, or as I now refer to it, Nazi Germany. In sports, distance runner Jutta Pippig set a record by winning her 3rd consecutive Boston Marathon, despite suffering from both her period and diarrhea throughout the 26-mile run. In addition, Pippig also set a record for causing the most spectators to make this face at a Boston Marathon. Well, Jocelyn Elder's new book, Jocelyn Elder's MD, came out this week. I read it. After closing out a successful first season, the WNBA is considering several changes to improve the level of play in the league next year. Among the proposals, extending the playoffs, increasing salaries, bringing back the three-point line, and replacing all the female players with guys. The WNBA officials expanded to 10 teams this week, adding franchises in Detroit and Washington, D.C. But before you get too excited about the new additions to the league, remember, all of the players are still women. They stink at basketball, that's the problem. Other than that, it'd be a good, good game, but they're... The next time I watch a WNBA game will be the first time I watch a WNBA game. Hey, WNBA, I got an idea that'll sell some tickets. Shirts and skins. It was a bad week for the restaurant chain Hooters. The company has been forced to pay $3.75 million to settle a sex discrimination suit brought by male job applicants who claim that its policy of hiring only women is unfair. The settlement was hailed as a landmark case for guys who try to ruin everything. According to a new survey by the Women's Vote Project, women would be more likely to vote if they could send in ballots by mail or if polls were open longer. Also, more women would vote if you were permitted to bake your vote. They like to bake. Safer drivers, men or women? Well, according to a new survey, 55% of adults feel that women are most responsible
for minor fender benders, while 78% blame men for most fatal crashes. Please note that the percentages in these pie graphs do not add up to 100% because the math was done by a woman. For those of you hissing at that joke, it should be noted that that joke was written by a woman. So now you don't know what the hell to do. No, I'm just kidding. We don't hire women.
So Adam Eager told me something I didn't know. He said you worked with Red Fox on a variety.
Yeah, I heard that. I'm dying to hear.
I produced Red Fox variety. You told me he just worked on it.
Worked on it? Well, that's, I mean, according to your
What do you
Wikipedia
think I was, a
page.
stagehand, you douchebag? Worked on it. Did you do your notes?
No,
I want
got
you
all my
back on
information
drugs.
from
I'm
Wikipedia.
serious. I
Yeah,
want you back on stuff so you know.
Close. I'm going to do a shot
I'm
next
sorry.
break.
That is
No, it's
I'm
true.
just teasing
No.
you.
I'm Adam Egat. I work at the world famous Comedy Store. I'm the manager over there. Before that, I was a manager at the Tempe Improv, and I don't know what I'm doing, I'll be honest, and I'm not an actor, I'm not a comedian, but I'm just going to try my best, and I'm going to do the best I can, and I hope the people watching at home will give me a chance to I don't know, just give me a chance.
So how do the other comics feel? Like you're at the Comedy Store, you're running the Comedy Store.
Exactly.
And they're all there working on their comedy, hoping to maybe someday break into television.
They're not happy.
Yeah.
A lot of them are in my ear. They're
Yeah.
like, you know what you should do? You should get me in there. You clearly don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah.
You're not happy about
Adam's
it.
very nervous about the whole
I'm a
venture.
wreck. I'm a fucking wreck.
No, I think it's hilarious. It's
He may start drinking
No problem.
I probably will start drinking.
I just think that maybe a lot of people at the office might be pissed about this whole thing.
You would not be wrong.
Yeah.
You know, one of my followers on my Twitter, Pikesville Al, you know Pikesville Al?
No.
He's the guy that doesn't like you.
Oh, yeah, you told me
Does
about
he live in
that guy.
Pikesville, Maryland?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, this is the thing about Larry King. He knows every
I know everything.
Absolutely.
Everything you
From the
don't
show.
need to know.
That's a broadcast.
So who's a sponsor?
A sponsor?
Pikesville, Nick. Who's
Pikesville Al does not like him.
Many people don't.
I did this video podcast they wanted me to do, and I said I should get a sidekick, like just pretend it's a talk show.
Yeah.
And but I didn't want, I wanted somebody. I wanted to make the host sidekick relationship just way magnified, to what it was with Carson and Ed McMahon. So just a guy I could pile onto, and I didn't want any blowback, so I didn't want to get a comic that would joke back at me.
Right.
So I did the podcast with them, and they turned out to be perfect. But it was in a kind of a self-fulfilling thing. Like in the second episode we did a little comedy bit where I said, we got some letters from people, comments, and they're pretty good for the most part. And then I read them, and it'd be like, this guy says, because the first show was me and Super Dave. This guy says, it was great to see Norm and Super Dave, two comic heavyweights, sparring together. Lose the douchebag. And so that.
I love this podcast. It was great to see Norm MacDonald back, and Super Dave was the perfect choice as first guest. Lose the douchebag.
He's talking about me.
Well, we don't know if he's talking about
He's clearly talking about me.
He is talking about you. This is just one person's opinion, but I have hundreds of other people.
All right, yeah, you're right. It's one guy, he's entitled to his opinion, and that's fine, whatever.
And mostly they like the show.
Well, good. Well, let's hear another one then.
All right.
Let's hear another one.
What's the deal with that fucking douchebag? Well, that was about you.
Second one was like, I love the show, everybody was great, but lose cunt face.
I did this as a favor to Norm. I'm not an actor and I'm not a comedian.
This guy says your face looks like a cunt.
I can't even change that. It's not the first time I've heard that, but I mean.
And so, anyways, it became self-fulfilling, and then everybody started actually doing it. And so I kind of felt sorry for Adam. He's like, oh, every week I read these messages, and they're just all, now my nickname is Cunt Face, like on on the message boards.
And he's just this sweet guy. He's like the
He's a
most
great
sincere guy in the world.
No, yeah, he's very, very earnest and sweet.
Thoroughly enjoyed it from top to bottom.
Great.
Blinky91 says. A sparkling exchange between veteran funny man Norm MacDonald and comedy legend Super Dave Osborne. One minor problem. The set.
Oh.
It's just too distracting. Why are there so many clocks? We're not tuning in to see what time it is in Hong Kong. We're tuning in to listen to comedians doing comedy. Plus some douchebag, I don't know who he was, but I'd like to punch him right in the fucking face. Not good. Okay. Let me see here. Ooh.
What is it?
Huh?
Is it a good one?
It's
or?
not good at all. I found one.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Okay.
This is a positive one. Thoroughly enjoyed it from top to bottom.
Great.
Blinky91 says. A sparkling exchange between veteran funny man Norm MacDonald and comedy legend Super Dave Osborne. One minor problem. The set.
Oh.
It's just too distracting. Why are there so many clocks? We're not tuning in to see what time it is in Hong Kong. We're tuning in to listen to comedians doing comedy. Plus some douchebag, I don't know who he was, but I'd like to punch him right in the fucking face. Okay,
I mean,
we don't need to know what the people think.
Well, no, I mean, it's hard, Norm. It's hard. I'm not used, I'm not.
I didn't know him that well in the 90s. And then when my dad died, I had to do a movie with Norm. And I tried everything to get out of that movie because I was inconsolable. And I couldn't get out of it. And working with him was the greatest thing that ever happened to me. It was like he was the right guy at the right time. I was inconsolable.
Did he talk to you about your dad a lot? Or what did he do?
Never came up.
Uh-huh.
He just made me laugh.
Yeah, right.
He just, and it was, wistful and musing. And Norm is, he never knew he was setting something up or not. We were just hanging out, and all of a sudden it'd be like this punchline out of nowhere. But it started to become like work was like a church I go to. Like I couldn't wait to get to work and just hang around this guy.
Sweet,
and I knew he was special.
Yeah.
And I've known people for years and years that didn't make me laugh as much as he did in that 8 or 10 weeks. So he's like a real special person to me. And the way he's funny, I just never seen someone get at it like that. That was great.
He came on our show one time, your old studio, the late night show, and I went in just to say hi before the segment, and he's in the dressing room right outside the double doors, inconsolable, because he had bet on a big game that had just ended.
Oh, yeah.
I'm there to try and make sure that the guest is in a good mood.
Right.
We're going to have a good ramp up. And I remembered him just, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
And I hear the band outside. It's going to be good time show business with a man that just lost $55,000. Who knows what he lost,
Recently destitute Norm MacDonald.
Exactly, yeah.
Did he give that up? Do we know?
I don't know.
I don't know 100%.
Well, it was him reading an excerpt from his book or his book on tape where he describes his gambling addiction so poetically.
Oh, wow. He talks about roulette.
Roulette.
Yeah. It's
how
a book on tape.
hopeful it is to be he's addicted to the hope of it.
And there's no way you can talk about Norm and not, because we all know that gambling was, part of his life, and you can just, in his comedy, he's just always putting everything on 17 red or 35 red. It's like, that's amazing that it's really the same, the same thrill.
Yeah, you're right. That's interesting.
I'm not taking that, you know.
He's
I have a funny Norm gambling one. So, and this is everything is true. So, because some of it doesn't make sense, but we lived in the same building. I went up to visit him in his room. We come up at his apartment. That was going into his apartment was bananas as it is. But we're having a nice time, and I say, "You got any soda?" And I open up his fridge, and I swear to God, $25,000 worth of chips. Atlantic City chips are in his fridge, and I go, "What's this?" He goes, "Oh, I won big. I won big on Friday." And I said, "Well, why did you cash it in, buddy?" He goes, "Well, I brought it here so I could talk to Bernie Brillstein to see how I don't have to pay taxes on it." So I go, "Oh," and he goes, "Yeah, so I'm gonna bring it back Monday." And he told me no matter what, I gotta pay taxes. So, it didn't work out there. So whatever, I go, "Oh, that sucks." So anyways, I see him at Saturday Night Live on Monday. I go, "Did you cash that in?" He goes, "I lost it all."
We go down the elevators, and they have limos for us for the SNL to go to the after party. So we get in them, and then Max, the guy, goes, "Oh yeah, Norm sometimes takes us to Atlantic City." So he just skips the party. They go right there. And that Monday he comes back. He said the same thing. He goes, "He keeps chips in his refrigerator because no one looks in the fridge if they're robbing him."
Oh,
that was another.
Wow, that's ingenious.
Better than the Bernie.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Tell you, I have so many Norm stories, but this is one of my favorites. And I was on tour, me, Sandler, Spade, Rob Schneider, and Norm was kind of like the wild card. He would pop in for certain dates. So believe Mohican Sun in Connecticut, and we're backstage. Everyone's in Sandler's green room talking, shooting the shit. And me and Norm are in the hallway hanging out. And I don't know why I did this. This long hallway, and this guy walks in. Way down the hallway, walks in the door. And I'm like looking, and we're always kind of suspicious about people that come backstage. And I go, "I think that guy's a gun." And Norm goes, "What?" And I go, I think that guy's a fucking gun, dude." And he's like, "Oh my God." And he runs into Sandler's room and he goes, "There's a gun. There's a man with a gun." And I was like, No, there's not. I was, no, I'm joking. There's not. And he goes, No, next to there's a guy with a gun. And Sandler goes, "What the fuck? There's a guy with a fucking gun?" And Spade's like, "Oh no, what the fuck? What's good?" And I'm like, "No, there's no gun. There's no gun. I was making like a joke just for Norm." And Norm's like, "What? How's that a joke?" And I'm like, I don't know." And Sandler was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And I'm like, "I don't know, man." Spade's like, "Yeah, real cool, man." And I'm like, "I'm just gonna go to my room." And Norm's like, "Yeah, I thought there was a gun. I'm sorry, Nick said it." And I'm like, "Good Lord."
Real buzzkill.
And the guy walked past, it was a security guard. But yeah.
So he really did have a gun.
He didn't have a gun, but he just looked like somebody that would have a gun.
Yeah, well, people use guns for security, man.
It was just not a good joke on my part, especially poor Norm.
He's good, man.
That's a can-do, Norm. You came charging out like that.
Yeah, because Peter, look at this audience, man. They don't care about that. Why? They like jokes. They got flags.
Yeah, they got flags, and they're scoring you. You've got 3 9s and an 8 so far.
Wow.
For your
Where
entrance.
are you guys from, man? Oh, sweet. That's Sweden?
Yeah.
God bless you, man. Everything's good about, you're an Irishman. My mother, she was orange. My father, he was green. It was the biggest mix-up that you have ever seen. I'm Scottish. I'm a Scot. You're Irish.
Yes.
What are you?
Swedish German.
Swedish German? Are you really?
Yeah, really. Why would I lie about that? It's not funny.
It's very odd, 'cause
it's a very strange lie. I put one over on those people. Yeah.
Swedish German. No, I tell you why it's funny, man. Because I was in Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
I met a good old boy down there, and he said, "Have you ever?" He said, "You know Andy Richter?"
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
You met a guy in Georgia, and he said, "You know Andy Richter?"
Oh yeah, you guys do well there.
Oh.
And he said, I said, "Yeah." He said, "Have you ever heard of Andy Richter joke?" I said, "No." He said, "Well, most of it's based on him being Swedish German." And then he told me an Andy Richter joke. And
Really?
But I didn't know he was Swedish German. I thought it was all nonsense.
Yeah, well, now this lines up perfectly. Let me ask you something, because it sort of relates to the first...
Wait, don't you want to hear the joke?
No. Oh, you're down to 6. You're down to 6. All right, this joke will get you back up.
You can get him back.
Let's hear the joke.
Well, the fellow says, he says, "Man," he says, "you ever hear the time about the old prospector?" That's how he talks, you know?
Yeah.
He says, "Man, there was an old prospector, and he was prospecting for gold, and he was having a hell of a time getting any gold. It was an empty stake, I believe. And he said he'd come into town one day. He'd been in the mine for a good 8 months. He said, by God, he said, I'm only flesh and blood. Sure. Yeah. And I need a woman, you know. And so he goes into town. He goes up to the bartender. He says, "Bartender," he says, "man, I've been in that mine for a hell of a long time, and I'm only flesh and blood. I need a woman." Well, the bartender says, "Hell, there ain't no women in this town. If you want to do any of that business, all we got is Andy Richter, the Swedish German." The prospector, he says, no, he says, "Hell, I ain't into that funny stuff, you know." He says, "I'll be fine." So he goes back to his state, you know, and he's back in that mine, man, and 6 months passes, and a year passes, and Conan, you know, people are weak. Man is made of flesh and pride, as the scriptures tell us, and by God, that old prospector finally broke to his knees, and he said, "I'm no worse than..." Then he went back to the bar. He was a beaten man. He says to the bartender, he says, "Hell, man, I've been in that place 2.5 years. A man has needs, and if you say there's no women in this here town," he says, "well, I'll have to go for Andy Richter, the Swedish German." But he says, "Listen now," he says, "man, I'm a tough old hombre, you know, and I got friends now." He says, "I don't want anybody to know about this." You know, this is back in the old days.
Sure, yeah.
He says,
I can tell by the accent, yeah.
He says, "I got my cowpoke friends and so forth. I'd hate to hell anybody know about this. You know, this got to be all secret. Nobody." I say, "Nobody can know about this." Bartender says, "Well, 4 people will know about it." "How do you figure that?" He says. "Well," he says, "I'll know about it." He says, "You'll know about it. Andy Richter, the Swedish German, will know about it. And the fella that has to hold down Andy will know about it."
Why?
Why? Because Andy Richter, the Swedish German, he don't go for that funny business neither.
Well, at least you left me my dignity.
Yeah.
I like the way that story ended.
Yeah,
that was a nice.
You weren't gay.
Right. Yeah. Well, but that's not beside the point.
You were raped.
No, it's more. It's more that I wasn't prostituting myself.
You're great,
Did
right?
Norm ever bring a joke to you or an idea that even you thought maybe went too far? Because he
Did
he would
Norm? Really,
Norm, yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's actually...
Because he really would push the envelope, you know?
There was what, see, with Norm, even with me, like I'd occasionally, and you guys knew.
Yeah, I know.
when
You
Norm,
would tell me in Hollywood Minute, you'd say, "I dare you to do that." And I'm like, "I can't. I don't want to." I got scared, but you're like, "You're such a pussy." And I'm like, "God damn
that Hollywood."
But when you were dealing with Norm, he would occasionally, like, he would be in his Canadian geezer mode, and you couldn't get him out of it. He would just have to ride it out. You just have to go, okay, he's going to be doing like, "Huh? I'm sorry, I don't quite,
right.
I hear you, but I don't understand you," you know, and that kind of thing. And so you have to go, "Okay, Norm, when you're ready to talk as Norm Macdonald, I'm here," you know. And but anyway, so sometimes he would come in with things where he was clearly joking and I would never take the bait. But one time he had this joke, which there's not a lot of jokes that offend me. You know, they certainly don't offend me in the conventional ways, but they often offend me. It's just, I think they're just terrible jokes. But this one kind of did in a way in that sense. But he had this joke where it was, well, Woody Allen is dating again. And it was the image of the naked Vietnamese girl running down the road after the napalm attack.
That old photo, that old
famous old photo. And so my only reaction to that was like, Norm, come on, seriously, you can't.
Why?
And he goes, no, come on, it's funny.
Come on, it's funny.
I go, Norm, no, it's not. No, and to this day, I don't know. And I go, Norm, please, if you do that joke in front of an audience, you're going to take down
the rest of the show.
The next 3 shows will be
Rockefeller Center.
You cannot do that. You can't. I mean, it'll take the temperature in the studio down 30 degrees. There'll be like ice on people's, beards and stuff. You can't do that.
Rioting.
No, come on, it's funny. So he and Frank was backing him on it. Frank Sebastiano, one of the best update writer ever, and he
he loves it.
And Frank was not, I would look over at Frank and Frank was not, he wasn't like winking or anything. And so I go, okay. So we tried it at dress and it had precisely the effect. I thought it would, although who knows about future shows. But anyway, it was like this, this collective giant gasp. And then, so after that, Norm was willing to give it up. And then we didn't do it on air, obviously. But like years later, so that was like, I'm going to say that was maybe 1996. So at least 10 years later, Steve Higgins, who's current producer of the show, comes up to me and says, do you ever remember, and we're looking for a sound effect of an audience being like horrified, offended. And I got it. So I said, I directed them to that update. And I said, I'm pretty sure if you take that thing, the other thing is it will be uncorrupted by any laughter. So you'll get a nice clean take of gasping and horror. And so they I didn't remember which show it was from, so they had to plow through a lot of dress rehearsals, I guess. But a few hours later, Higgins said, oh my God, we got it. And it is everything you said. So they use it. And to this day, I'm pretty sure they have it on a cart. So whenever they need the sound effect of something, not just not getting a response, but getting kind of active hate, Yeah. It was that moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it really my fault? 'Cause you try to hit me with your pity till I can't trust, but I still push on. Got me changing my ways, trying to fix it.
Our first guest is a very funny man with his own brand new television program called The Norm Show. It premieres Wednesday on another network. Here's our good friend, Norm MacDonald. Norm? How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the show.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, too.
I got to tell you something, Norm. I'm very happy for you because 1 or 2 times ago when you were on the show, you had been fired. You'd lost your job at Saturday Night Live on the Weekend Update because those people didn't have the guts to stand by you. Because those people wouldn't know funny if it bit them in the ass.
Yeah.
And they, of course, were hoping that they'd never hear from you again.
Yeah.
They were hoping, of course, that they had squashed out another career.
Right.
They thought, oh, okay, that's it for him. We don't have to worry about... Well, I saw 2 shows that you did, 2 of the Norm shows.
Oh, yeah.
I guess shows... They're unbelievably funny.
Oh, you like
They're great shows.
Oh, that's nice.
I believe this thing's going to be a huge hit. And then, and I don't want to tell you how to run your career, but then just line up all those punks over there at NBC. Your Don Myers, your Lorne Michaels, your Skippy, what was
Skippy
the
Lowe, yeah. Skippy Henderson.
Yeah.
Skippy Lowe?
You just line up all those boys and tell them to kiss your ass.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. No, it was nice. I was working like all the time, so it was good. Like after the show, I got to I returned to my first love of doing nothing. You know, and then I hung out for a while, and then I started on this and everything like that. But it's nice.
Turned out great.
It turned out all right. I got a chance to just be
vindication.
What? I don't know. Who knows how the show will do?
I think it'll do pretty well.
Oh,
because you're on right after the very popular Drew Carey show, and then your show, people dialing in to see you, and lo and behold, and you know, by the way, a lot of stuff on TV ain't that entertaining.
Yeah.
They dial up your show, and holy crap, it's actually funny.
Yeah, well, it's good.
Yeah.
It's good that it's going on after the Drew Carey show because a lot of people watch that.
Right.
And then people, they never turn the channels.
That's right, they don't. I mean? It's inertia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even with the
Well,
clicker.
they're in for a great surprise, my friend.
Oh, that's nice.
Congratulations, I'm very happy.
Yeah, that's nice.
See, and at the time, I think I was more upset than you were, and now that you're back on top, I feel like I'm happier than you are. I feel like I care more about your career than you do. Is that possible?
Well, I like, mostly I like watching TV.
Did you, if you like watching TV, you had your hands full last night with the Academy Awards. You had 4 hours there. Did you get to see any of that?
Well, I watched it all. I don't know the movies this year, you know?
The nominees?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see it. The only movie I saw was the Life is Beautiful movie.
Oh, Roberto Benigni.
Because I love Roberto Benigni.
Entertaining.
Yeah. But I'd never seen him in a movie. The only time I'd ever seen him was on your show, and he was always real funny.
Yep.
And so I went to that movie. It was in Life is Beautiful. And I'll tell you something about that movie. It might be a great movie and everything, but it's got a huge drawback. None of the characters speak English. You know? And for me, a person who it's the only language I understand is English.
Exactly.
You see? So I'm screwed. I'm like, what the hell? And then, of course, and then the title is English. They fool you, you know?
Yeah,
like,
oh yeah.
Life is beautiful. Those are all 3 English words.
Yeah, there you go.
So I wouldn't have gone if it was like amore, d'amore, more. You know what I mean? That's an Italian word.
Yeah, is it? I don't know.
It's the only Italian word I know.
Yeah, well.
So, and then I get in there, so it's all these dudes speaking Italian, you know, and I'm trying to, and so what they do is they put words, you know. Subtitles.
Yeah.
So now now I have to read, which is the reason I go to movies, so I don't have to read. And you know how annoying it is when you're reading and somebody's reading over your shoulder? Well, it's like 200 people reading over your shoulder. But he's a funny guy.
Yeah.
He pretended the whole unpleasantness there in Europe was a joke.
Yeah. Is that what it is?
Yeah, he has a kid. He has a little 10-year-old child, and they go to a Nazi concentration camp, and his kid's not that bright. So he just pretends that to the kid, like you'll see like crazy like Nazis doing it, and then Roberto Benigni gets behind them and goes. So the kid thinks it's a big joke.
Let's move on, Norm.
Yeah.
Anyway, you're living in Los Angeles now, where you do your hit TV show.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like Los Angeles.
You're originally Canadian, right up in the Toronto area?
Toronto, yeah.
Come down here to New York.
I come to New York, and Toronto and New York is great because they have cabs and subways because I don't know how to drive a car, you know.
You don't drive at all?
No, I never learned how.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I don't like them. I find them dangerous, you know? Like, you drive and you're in a car and you're going like 70, and then another car comes, he's going 70, right? And then there's like a foot between you, you know?
Yeah.
You're like, ah, and they're honking, ah, they're honking. And then who knows, it's only a foot, you know? And they move a little bit and there's a crash, and you're always seeing crashes. Every time you drive, there's a crash, there's a big twisted wreckage of a crash, you know? And nobody seems to care. They're like, oh, I guess I'll be late for work. You know?
So you don't drive at all?
You know, like imagine you're in a plane and you're flying and you look out, there's some plane wreckage on a mountain, right? Or a plane comes beside you like 10 feet. Ah, he's honking, you know?
That's sky rage. So you, no, I don't think so. But now you're living in Los Angeles where it's nearly essential to be able to drive.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really, everything's far apart from each other.
What do you do?
I bought myself a bicycle. And I don't know how to drive a bicycle either, but on a bicycle you can just go on the sidewalk, so you're the most dangerous, you know. And so I go to the bike store, I don't know, and the guy's telling me, hey, all these bikes, you know, they have all this technical mountain bike. I'm going, I'm not going to be on a mountain.
Right.
You know? I'm just going to be on the road, the sidewalks. So he goes, what kind of bike you looking for? So I said, I don't know, I think I'd like a red bike. You know? And so he sells me this one. And it's very complicated nowadays. You got to get a lock, you know, and the locks, they aren't like the old days, just a soft lock. They're hard. He goes, hard lock that you have to, it's, you know, because he says, you got to stay, we always got to stay ahead of the bike thieves, you know, bicycle thieves. So, this bike lock was impossible to turn
Kind of combination kind of deal?
Oh, you had to go around the thing and, like, twist it. Anyways, so it's hard to explain. So I drive on my bike to get some groceries over at Ralph's. And
you shop at Ralph's?
Oh, Ralph's is the best.
Is it nice there?
Oh, yeah. If you like apples.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
You like apples?
I do. I like apples. Produce, good produce?
Yeah, the best apples, man. So I go.
You run a lot of specials at Ralph's? Or they have like the everyday low prices?
No, they're everyday low prices,
That's good.
You know?
Yeah.
So I get my bicycle to the Ralph's place, you know, and I try to get this damn lock on. It doesn't work. I can't figure it out or anything like that. So then I figure to myself, I'll just leave it here unlocked.
Right in front of Ralph's?
Yeah, because I figure, what's the odds of my unlocked bicycle and a dirty bicycle thief showing up at the same time?
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
You're not going to be in there all day?
Yeah, just like 5 minutes, buy some cookies and some, you know, an apple. So I get my groceries out. You know, I bought a lot of groceries, you know. I bought a whole bunch of groceries, and I get out, my bicycle's gone.
No.
Yeah, some dirty bicycle thief has stolen it, you know?
My God,
Yeah.
that's unbelievable. You
Yeah.
have terrible luck.
Yeah, it's just a happenstance that happened. So there's a security guy there, you know, the Ralph security guy. I run up to him. I say, hey, man, did you see somebody steal a bike? And the guy goes, no. He says, I saw somebody just get on a bike and ride away. He goes, was it locked? I go, of course it was locked, you know. And then I realize I'm holding the lock in my hand. So I look.
It's a bad deal. Stay right there, Norm. We'll be right back here with Norm MacDonald. I tell you right now, I wish the Norm Show, that's what they call it, the Norm
Show.
Yeah, I wish that was going to be on the CBS network instead of the ABC network.
Yeah.
Because CBS needs all the help we can get. ABC is fine. They got Barbara Walters.
Yeah.
And whenever things start to sag over there, she'll interview Oprah. And so they don't need any help. We need a blockbuster smash comedy hit.
Yeah, you got Everybody Loves Raymond. I love that.
That's right. See, this would be
a great show. You guys love that show?
This would be the perfect. This would be the perfect companion piece to Everybody Loves Raymond.
Yeah.
Everybody Loves Norm.
Huh?
What kind of a kid were you when you were a kid?
Me? When I was growing up?
Yeah.
I was all right. Yeah. But I want to talk about the show.
Go ahead.
The Norm Show, because I have to do this, you know.
Tell the people what it's about.
Because I have to, you know, promote it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not comfortable in promoting. But
You only have to promote the first one, and
yes,
then after
and
that,
that's
everything
all right.
takes care of itself.
Right. So it's about me. I play a dude named Norm.
Right.
That was my idea. And so I'm a guy who got kicked out of the NHL for gambling, you know, right? And then I have to do community service as a social worker, you know. and I hate it. I don't like being a social worker. So that sounds pretty funny, right?
I enjoyed it. I've seen the first 2 shows, and it made me laugh out loud.
Yeah. See, the problem is, Dave, I'm not a great, like, promoter. You know, like my manager's always saying, I got to get out there and, like, promote. And I'm not comfortable with that. I'd rather just, you know, talk and tell stupid stories and everything like that. So I was thinking, you know, like, since my managers are always, oh, you got to promote it, I was thinking that maybe he could come out and just promote it himself because, you know what I'm saying?
You have a manager?
Yeah, I got a manager. I had to because I only had an agent, and he was no good. And then they said, you got to get a manager. So you got to get a manager. You got to get a manager. And so they said, you know, maybe Mike Ovey. Says all these guys. But I picked this dude that he's my manager, and I thought maybe I could bring out him and he can like promote the show.
You're not talking about here now, are you?
Yeah, he's here right now. Come on.
Here now.
Yeah.
Norm MacDonald! Norm! Meet Norm! How you doing, man? Funny man. Love you, bro. Love you. No. Norm MacDonald, y'all. Norm MacDonald, here he is. Put the C in comedy. Put the L in levity. It's Norm MacDonald, and it's our show on Wednesday night, 9:30 on ABC. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. Oh, can I sit down? Oh, I'm excited. Norm MacDonald, y'all.
Yeah.
On the great David Letterman.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Don, shouldn't you be out fixing fights?
Well, this is what we're trying to do. But I'm going in a new business now.
He's done with boxing.
I'm in a new business now. They didn't want me there, so I'm here with Norm, and Norm's show gonna be great. Just as I predicted about this man sitting here years ago, that he would be global and a superstar universal, and here he is, David Letterman, y'all.
Yeah, that's right.
There he is.
Let me just say this.
Ask Don what happened to that Lennox Lewis thing. What was going on there?
Let me tell you something. With that Lennox Lewis thing, if you fix a fight, you do not go to the judges. Am I right?
That is right.
That's right.
That is right. Talk to him. Not only is he funny, he's clever. He understands. Yes. Oh, we are so excited to have our new show, though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, listen, Norm.
Now, let me tell you something, though, Don. In all fairness, you know, it's going to be tough. We have stiff competition here on CBS.
Oh, is that right? Who are you up against?
Well, we're up against...
You don't have no competition.
Don, we're up against 60 Minutes 2, which is a very, you know...
60 Minutes, who?
60 Minutes.
Does he have Mike Wallace?
No.
Do they have Ed Bradley?
No.
Maury Schaefer?
No.
Do we have Andy Rooney?
No.
You know what I mean? Do they have Leslie Stahl?
No.
What are you talking about, man? 60 who? It's the Norm MacDonald show. Yes, baby. What are you talking about? You ain't got no competition. You gonna soar like an eagle, baby. Oh, man, this is a great comedy act here. I'm telling you, this man is good. And you know what makes our country so great is he's a Canadian, but we welcome him in because this is America, the greatest nation in the world.
Well,
I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
We have also on the show is Laurie Metcalf, who used to...
She's damn good.
Yes, three-time Emmy winner. Oh, she's funny. Beautiful lady. Three-time Emmy winner. Beautiful lady. Oh, David, you've been so nice. Here you is on another network, and your heart is so big that you steps out and you help another guy that's struggling and bring him into the forefront, thrust him out there and to the light, and he's doing his job. You to be commended. Applauded.
Thank you, Don.
I mean, you are a true American.
We're about done with this?
Well, I just...
Give Don a standing 8 count or something?
Oh, I'm so excited, Norm.
Don, since I've been in business with Don, my career is going excellently, you know? It really has. He really is a great manager.
Norm MacDonald.
And I'll tell you something.
Don King, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back. Statue. Who is that guy in the statue? Is that George Washington? Is that a statue? What statue are we looking at?
Roberto Benigni.
No.
He's nuts.
It's George Washington, isn't it? Am I wrong? It is George Washington.
Oh,
it's downtown. Yeah. Federal Hall is what it is? Great, yeah. Don King is familiar with that part of town. Don't you always see Don on the 6 o'clock news coming out of that building?
Yeah, that's right.
With about 8 guys?
Yes.
Our next guest is a funny man and the star of his own popular television show entitled Norm. It premieres tomorrow night. Here's the always enjoyable Norm MacDonald. You look terrific. What? That's a beautiful suit. You look like $1 million.
Oh, yeah, I bought a suit. I got one for show the respect, you know?
Oh, I appreciate that. Show the respect to me?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
well, thank you very much.
All right, I'll show the respect.
That's very thoughtful. How was your summer? What'd you do?
Man,
Anything good?
It was great. It was a lot of fun. I have a little boy, you know.
How old's your son?
He's 6 years old.
Oh, that's great.
I want to say 6. And he's a lot of fun. I do things with him, you know. We play and stuff.
What do you do? What kind of things?
I took him to Disney World.
Well, there you go.
Down in Florida. You ever go there?
I've never been there, no.
Well, you don't have, you're barren. Not barren, but
That's
you have
right,
no
I'm
children.
barren.
I'm sorry.
That's right, I'm barren. I'm infertile.
Only
That's right.
ladies.
I can't possibly have children.
No,
Thank you very much.
I didn't mean that. I meant you don't have children.
I don't have any currently, no.
So, but I got to tell you, man, if you ever have kids, I hope you will, then you should take
Have you
that
been
place.
talking to somebody at the lab, Norm?
Now, for Disney World, it's a beautiful place.
Yeah, so
You get to see,
What's your son's name, Timmy?
Little Dylan.
Dylan.
Yeah,
Dylan.
yeah. Dylan, not Little.
Name for Bob Dylan?
Yeah, I named him for Bob Dylan, and I thought, hey, man, nobody's going to be named Dylan. That's a cool name, because when I was a kid, I always read Dylan...
Thomas?
Dylan Thomas, a Child's Christmas in Wales.
Yeah.
And so I said, hey, nobody will have that name. And then everybody has that name because they had that kid on 90210. This is too long, right?
Well, you know, after that discussion of my fertility, I don't much care.
The point is, he's a good, well-behaved boy, and I took him to Disney World there. We had a lot of fun, my God. We went to the... They have a new thing. Usually they have the goofy Pluto, you know, the regular characters, but they also have actual animals in a safari park.
Oh, yeah. Wild, dangerous jungle beast.
Yeah. And you take your child through and you see, and it's a lot of fun, except they don't tell you they're not wearing any pants. You know, like Goofy and Pluto, right?
What are you talking about?
Well, Goofy, you know how...
What in the world are you talking about?
You know when you see Mickey Mouse, right?
Mickey Mouse is a cartoon character.
He's always got some trousers.
He always has pants on, that's right.
Right. Well, the dangerous lion and elephant, they have no pants on
Because those
at
are
all.
real, actual living beings.
Right.
They're not animated cartoon characters.
Exactly, but I'm a living being. I don't want my child to see my, thing, right? That's what I'm saying. I don't want my child. It's fine for you and me.
Completely different species, Norm. A completely different species.
Still,
it's a whole different deal, my friend.
I'm not offended by it myself. But children ask questions, and they go, what's that thing there between the elephant? A big, giant, god-awful looking thing? You know? I don't know.
Sounds like you have a very special child, Norm.
I know. Maybe you find it very attractive.
No, I don't find it attractive. It's just I don't see it as a problem. It's just like it's a rhinoceros, Eddie. It's just a rhinoceros.
Right,
That's
but
all
what
you
would
gotta
you
say
is the thing that...
I just say it's his wallet. It's where he... It's where he keeps his... It's a shaving kit. That's where he keeps his some change and a comb.
Yeah. Maybe if you had a few more dollars in your wallet, you'd have a kid. Ooh. Ooh. I was joking.
You're joking. Now you're joking.
No, because I was trying to make it.
Yeah, you're trying to make it. Very nice.
I bet you will have a nice kid one day. You'd be a great father.
That'd be fun. I'd like to have a kid.
You'd be a good
I hope he turns
man.
out just like you. Yeah, so where were we? Now, you and your son are there in Disney World.
Had a lot of fun. We got you know, you get these animals like Mickey Mouse and Pluto and stuff. My kid loves them. They give autographs out. You know, the kids stand in line for like an hour.
You mean the costumed characters?
Yeah,
Right.
not the actual animals.
Yeah.
And so you know, you get the kids are all excited. Hey, I'm gonna get Mickey Mouse's autograph. Of course, you and I know that ain't Mickey Mouse. That's some college kid, you know.
Yeah.
And so I'm not going to stand in line an hour.
You know that for a fact.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm not going to stand in line an hour to get some dude's autograph.
You're very savvy, Norm. You're very savvy.
So I said to him, I said, listen, Dylan, have you ever heard of the character parking lot attendant?
Pretty good. Get him in the car and get him home.
Yeah. No, he's a good boy.
Yeah. How's the show? Are you all excited about the premiere?
Yeah.
What do you got coming up for us? What's new? What's happening on the show? You got to have a hook. You got to have a gimmick, my friend.
Yeah. We're trying to get the guy I'm doing it with. You know, he's the co-creator. This dude. He said we got to get celebrities. You know, because
guest stars,
guest celebrities.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the shows have celebrities. Like I saw Dharma and Greg was on your show last night. Bob Dylan going to be on.
That's
show.
right, exactly.
Yeah. And you know, Heidi Klum's on another show. So, anyways, they said let's get some celebrities.
Good idea.
Yeah. And then it turned out they wanted me to phone celebrities. I said, "Do you have any celebrity friends you could phone?"
Oh yeah.
And I don't have any at all. I don't know anybody.
Does that make you feel kind of wormy when you have to place that call? I hate doing stuff like that because I know they don't want to hear from me.
I got one guy.
Oh really? Well, that's good. So you're doing better than I would.
You know that guy that was Maud's husband? Played Maud's husband?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Bill Macy.
Bill Macy, exactly. Yeah.
So Bill Macy eats at this restaurant that I eat at.
Yeah.
And he's across the way, so I said, "Hey, Bill, listen, man, you want to be on that TV show I have?" He goes, "Sure." So that'll be sweet. I think we're doing that in sweeps.
But is he going to be on? Really? But do you want him on?
Oh, yeah. I love that guy. He goes, "Maud, sit."
Yeah. That's it then.
That's the only guy we got. But I think the idea is once Bill Macy does it, other guys will want to jump in.
Oh yeah. It'll start a firestorm.
It's getting that first guy.
The show, you changed the name. It's no longer the Norm Show. It's not just Norm. Did we cover that before?
Yeah.
It's
no,
Norm, right?
They changed it to Norm. Yeah.
Wait, it's not the Norm Show.
No,
what happened there?
I don't know. They figured that would rev things up.
Oh yeah, I think so.
No, you know, they take out it's like for love of game, that movie. Love game. They took the actual expression is for the love of the game.
Right.
They took the thes out to speed things up. You didn't know that story?
Yeah, oh yeah, I knew that story. Oh, so it's a great story.
You hate me now because of the stuff about your testicles.
Norm,
I love you.
I couldn't be more flattered when guests come on the show and discuss my testicles. It's one of my favorite things. It's certainly not discussed at home.
I'll be great now. I'll be a good man next time. I always like to show you the respect. You're my favorite guy.
Yeah, what the hell happened with the suit to show me the respect? You moron! What are you trying to pull here?
No, hey, congratulations on the Emmy.
Yeah, we're just kidding.
You're the funniest show on TV.
Thank you very much.
And I feel bad.
Norm MacDonald, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back.
Good evening, folks, and welcome back, everybody. I'm Tom, and The Late Show is on the air now. The Late Show backstage from CBS Television City in Los Angeles, California. I haven't been back to CBS since I left The Late Late Show back in March of 1999. And I am especially pleased to be asked to come back in here and help out with the work while my friend David Letterman recovers from quintuple bypass surgery. Very, very surprising news when we learned that Dave had to go through that procedure, but he's coming back soon. As a matter of fact, he'll be on the air live on tape here on CBS on Monday night, the 21st, an event that will be, I'm sure, heavily promoted by the television network. My first guest tonight is a favorite of yours and a favorite of Dave Letterman's. He's been on Dave's show a number of times. I'm sure you know him from his work on Weekend Update on Saturday Night Live, and he's now the star of The Norm Show on the ABC television. You see, I still can't talk, which is why I'm not on anymore. The ABC television network. His name is Norm MacDonald, and thank you for coming on and helping out with the work here while Dave is getting better.
Yeah, well, that's the important thing, is that Dave gets better, you know. Right?
That is the important thing, Norm.
He had a quintuple bypass, which kind of close to me, because my dad had a quintuple bypass.
Is that right?
Had the same surgery.
You know, we were.
And he lived like another 10 days after that.
Yeah, you should have been finished, you know.
But he was an older man. He was like in his 50s.
I would assume that when they were trying to come up with a title for the show at ABC, somebody said, why don't we just call it Norm?
Right. No, that's not a true story.
Oh, it isn't?
No.
How did that happen?
They wanted to have me called a character name of Billy. Yeah, but things quickly became problematic with that, because during the scenes, whenever a person would say to me, hey, Billy, I would go, huh? And then they go, Billy, Billy. And I go, oh, yeah, Billy. Right. Yeah, I'm Billy. And it would waste a lot of time.
It didn't quite fit for you, right?
No.
Because your name's not.
Because my name's not Billy, it's
There you
Norm.
go. Right.
So I says to the guy, I says, one name's the same as the next, right? You know what I mean? Norm, Billy, Sam.
Jimmy.
Yeah. Aren't they all really the same? When we really get down to it, I says, why don't you call me Norm?
Make it easy.
Yeah, and then there's a girl on the show, Lori Metcalf. I says to the fella, I says, why don't you call her Lori? And since then, everything's gone swimming.
Let me ask you here, and I saw this, and you were never funnier when you hosted the show here recently, you know, last
you
couple of
said
months.
it?
Oh, yeah, you were very, very funny. As you said at the time, if I wasn't funny then, how could I be funny now? Right, and then you went on to demonstrate. In any event, the first night that when you walked back in to do that show, what was it like going back into 30 Rock?
Well, it was kind of odd. I'd taken a lot of the pills Xanax. So I felt like very sedated and comfortable. And everybody was like, hey, man, I thought you'd be nervous. And I go, oddly, I'm not. I'm not nervous. I don't know why.
Did you call the Letterman show because you announced on Dave's show, or you told the public that you were no longer with Saturday Night Live?
I was booked on the Letterman show the next night, right? The next night.
If you say so, yeah.
Yeah. And so I said, oh, well, I may as well talk about it. I just talk about what's going on in my life. Because I find that truth is funnier and stranger than fiction.
So you went on there and told that story, and then Dave was kidding you about Don Ohlmeyer, et cetera, as I
Right.
recall.
Dave was much more upset about it than me. Because Dave wasn't under the influence of Xanax.
Please welcome Norm MacDonald. Norm! How you doing?
I'm doing good. Oh,
that's all right. I'm just slow. That's okay. Happy New Year, buddy.
Happy New Year to you.
Thank you very much for being here.
Yeah.
You don't mind if I ask you a question?
What's that?
I hear this story, and there's like this press release that you get your ass fired. Is that true? No, you didn't get fired.
Yeah, they fired me.
No, they didn't fire you.
No, I'm serious. I talked to a guy that said I'm fired.
Fired from your television job?
From on the weekend, you know, I do the news segment.
Yeah, the weekend update.
Yeah, and I do the jokes.
Sometimes, many times, the best part of the show.
Yeah. But it's all a matter of opinion. That's your opinion.
That's my opinion, yeah.
But then the guys that can fire me, that's not their opinion.
Now, why would they fire you?
Well,
who fired you, first of all? Let's get some names here. Let's get this on the record.
Well, I don't know the guys, because the guys I work with, like Lorne Michaels and stuff.
Did Lorne Michaels fire you?
No, he didn't. He didn't fire me.
Right.
He likes me and stuff.
Well, it's his show, isn't it?
I thought it was his show, yeah. But
well, then how can a guy come in from the outside and fire you? Somebody from ABC fired you?
No. They're NBC. What happens is you work on the show, and then there's these guys that hang out like in the halls.
Yeah, we got them here. We got them here.
And they're called executives. They're NBC executives, right? Yeah. And then I'd see them. I didn't know who the hell they were, what they did, you know. Now I know what they do. They fire me from Weekend Update. But They said that this guy Don Ohlmeyer, who turns out to be the president.
Yeah. Now I know Don Ohlmeyer, and just between you and me, he's an idiot.
Oh.
So I wouldn't take it seriously. If this guy fired you, you may still have a job. You never know. I'd wait for some paperwork.
No, I phoned him, you know.
Oh, you had to phone in to pick up your messages from the. Oh man.
Yeah. So I said, hey, you don't know what to say. You're like, hey, how's it going there? You know, you're trying to talk about something else.
Yeah.
Did you have a turkey there for the thing or whatever? I don't know. And then so he goes, oh yeah, I'm firing you there from the show. And then I said. Oh, that's not good. And then I said, why is that now? And he goes, oh, you're not funny.
Yeah.
And then I said, oh, Lord, that's even worse news, you know? He goes, no, I don't got nothing to fall back on.
No.
He's a good man.
Well, he just fired you. What do you mean he's a good? What is wrong with you? You quisling? Stop that.
I don't know what quisling means, but. But I mean, to me, like, you know, you have to be philosophical about these things. I mean, at first, like, when I found out, you know, I was upset. But then, you know, I really started to think about it, you know, and plus I drank a lot of whiskey. And then afterwards,
the edge off it a little, I'm
yeah,
guessing.
I just thought, like that. But then the next day I sobered up and I remembered, you know, that I still had some whiskey left.
So you went right back to it.
And one of the things that you did on Saturday Night Live was the Letterman impression.
Right.
Did you have to clear that in any way or check it out?
Well, not legally, but...
No, but I mean, just as a courtesy, you know.
Yeah, I told him, yeah, I won't do it if you don't want me to do it.
Yeah.
Because I have, like, great respect for him. I didn't want to do it in any way insulting, so I just tried to do an exact impression with no comment on it, you know what I mean? And then Letterman phoned me, and he said he was okay with it, you know.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so I felt better about that.
You say you did 3 or 4. I'm not familiar with the others that you do.
I do the Bob Dole.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Slim Pickens.
Yeah. I like the Bob Dole. Now, did Dole take umbrage at all? Do you think he ever got upset with it?
No, he loved it. He used to phone me and stuff, and he always wanted to come on the show. He came on the show at the end and everything. Yeah. Because I liked him, too. I can only do impressions of guys I really like.
Wouldn't you love to ask Dole, like, when he was doing the commercial for what they now call erectile dysfunction?
Yeah.
And I mean, how do you feel when you sit down and do that kind of a commercial? I mean, it's got to be a little embarrassing, you know.
I don't feel that an old man should have erectile function.
Were you ever like a bonehead? Did you ever do punk stuff when you were a kid?
Well, when I was young, I was crazy. Like, I'd do anything, you know.
Really?
I was just like, because you're young, you don't care, you know, you don't have a job or anything, right?
Yeah,
You're just drifting around from town to town. But I remember one time, like, because I used to do, you know, like for the purposes of this show, like beer, you know?
Have a little beer?
Yeah. And so I was like ripped out of my mind on this beer. It was like that beer where you like hallucinate, where you had so much beer, you know?
Got some really good beer.
Yeah, it was good beer. So I remember I went to this place. There's this place in Canada called Ottawa.
It's the capital. It's the capital of the country.
It's the nation's capital, yeah. And so they have this thing every year. It's called the Panda Game, right? And it's
Panda?
Panda, like an animal.
Yeah, sure.
And so, but they just call it. That has nothing to do with pandas. So it's the University of Ottawa versus Carleton University. It's the two universities, and they play a game against each other.
Crosstown rivalry.
Game. That's it.
Yeah.
And so everybody goes and gets parties up and they drink and they do beer and then they do some more beer and everything, you know? And sometimes they mix the beer with the beer.
Oh no. It's dangerous, isn't it?
It is.
Have to be very careful.
So I went to this thing, and the thing about the Panda Game is it's just a big party, and every year somebody does something crazy, you know? Like the engineering students from one of the things, like one time they put a bunch of greased pigs on the field.
Yeah, college pranks.
Yeah, college pranks. One year they made a big slingshot, giant one, and they shot like water balloons over to the other
Yeah.
side to hit. And so every year, everybody wonders, hey, I wonder what's
big
going to
stunt.
be the big prank. So then I was there. I was really wrecked, you know. I was like, and so in my head, right, I go, I'm going to figure out the prank to do. I'm going to be that guy, you know. And so I'm walking around. I'm no good at pranks, you know. And I'm walking around the stage and I'm trying to think, and I see, you know where they sell the hot dogs, the hot dog stand?
Yeah.
There's a big, like, mustard thing where you push on
Yeah,
the
with
top.
a big pump, sure.
You know those big
Yeah,
yellow
yeah,
things?
uh-huh.
And you push on the top to get some, for your delicious hot dogs,
Yeah.
some mustard?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I go, I'll grab this
Yeah.
hot dog mustard thing. And so I grab it and I'm like walking away and I get back to my seat and I go, my idea was I'll chuck this giant mustard thing onto the field and then it will cause a big mustard stain on the football field. And I thought that would be really cool because mustard is hard to get out.
Yeah.
And so I get there, you know, but I'm really wrecked. And I get there and I go, and plus I was way up, like way up.
Right.
There was I would have had to have superhuman strength to get that thing there. And I don't have superhuman strength.
No, just a guy.
I'm just a guy, you know. And so I take up the mustard, I go, and I throw the mustard up, right? And then the mustard just goes up a little way, and then I see like the top like starts spinning off of it. And then this mustard all comes out. And then I just see all these guys like right in front of me, you know? And then so my buddy goes, run for your life, you know? So I start running like this.
And that's it.
That's the whole story.
Norm, you had a couple of beers before the show, didn't you? This weekend on Saturday Night Live, Rob Lowe and the Spice Girls plus Joe Pesci. Now, got a couple of seconds. Go ahead, do it. Let me see it.
What?
Come on, let me see it. Just a little. Just a little.
What's that?
Just a little. You know what I'm talking
What
about.
would that mean?
Just let me see a little of it. Come on, Norm. Come on.
I got to do it with Paul.
All right, do it a little with Paul.
Me as myself?
Yeah,
Somebody
you
could
got to
me?
play yourself.
All right, I'll play myself.
Oh, God.
Yeah, cool. Not so easy when I'm sitting right here, is it, Big Shot? There we go.
Okay, here it goes.
Yeah,
I'm not ready for this.
I know you're not ready now. No. You're ready on your little show, but you're not ready here. You got all week to get ready on your little show.
Okay.
Here we go.
So it's like, who's going to be the...
I don't know. Oh, Rob Lowe. Rob Lowe and the Spice Girls. Joe Pesci.
Yeah, Paul, Rob Lowe and the Spice Girls will be on. Do you enjoy the Spice Girls, Paul?
Spice Girls, yeah.
Yeah. Well, they'll be on the show. Yeah. And Paul, do you watch the Saturday Night Live show?
Yeah.
What time is that on now, Paul?
Huh?
I say, what time would that be on?
It's like it's 11. It's live. I think.
Yeah.
NORM MACDONALD.
Now, when he puts you on the spot like that, you know, to do the impression right in front of the man, it's got to be a little scary, huh?
Yeah, it was very scary, and because I had just done it on Saturday Night Live the week before, and when I came on, I was sure. I said, Dave's going to ask me this question. So everybody that works at the Letterman show, they all know Dave.
Yeah.
You know, so like, I know Dave, he won't ask you. So I'm like, all right. So it turns out they don't know Dave. And, you know, I, as a casual viewer, turns out know him better. Yeah.
When you're not working, what does Norm like to do?
What do I like to do? I like to travel. Tom?
I heard you didn't.
Well, for the purposes of, I didn't know. I actually like to drink, but I mean, for the purposes of this wraparound.
We are backstage, and it is a wraparound, yeah.
I thought I'd talk about the travel thing. Because soon, we'll be seeing a clip of that.
Is that right?
Me talking about travel.
Is there a mode of travel that you prefer? Flying versus trains, driving versus...
I like to drive a car. I mean, I like to fly a plane. I do not like to drive a car because flying is very safe, whereas driving is extremely dangerous. You know, driving a car.
True. Statistically, at least, what you say is true.
And just from your eyes, anecdotally, if you're driving along, hey, what do you see? A giant crash, right, of a car. You never fly a plane. You never see wreckage on a mountain or anything like that. You see constantly car accidents, and yet you think, that could never happen to me unless I was here a minute and a half earlier.
That's right, but you, in your own way of looking at things, have determined that driving is not safe, and therefore you...
I don't drive.
You don't drive at all?
I don't drive now. I don't know how to drive, and I will never drive a new car.
How did you get here today?
Oh, yes. Well, I ride.
You had some time off. Have you taken some vacation? Have you gone anywhere, traveled?
Yeah. I went. I wanted to get away from all the showbiz, crazy showbiz.
Yeah.
So I decided I'd go on a vacation, you know.
Great.
And I don't like to go to hotels because all my years of doing my nightclub act, I don't like hotels.
Yeah.
So I decided I'll go, you know, my buddy tells me, he goes, hey, you should go to one of them bed and breakfasts. You ever hear tell them?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah. The idea is you go there, it's a guy's house, and you live in his room, and then he makes you some breakfast.
Right. Very
Yeah. It's a thumbnail.
Yeah,
you know?
that's it, sure.
So I looked one up on the internet there, and I found one. I went to Vancouver Island, Victoria, which is beautiful. Oh, my God. It's God's little country. And so I go there, and I look up my place where I'm supposed to go. I have it on a little piece of paper. And I knock on the door, right? And there's no answer. So I knock again, and there's still no answer. So finally, I look like in the window there, and there's an old man sleeping on a couch, you know?
Yeah.
So I bang on the door, ringing the doorbell, you know? So finally I hear like, hey, keep your pants on there, you know, from the inside. And he comes to the door, old guy, you know, but I'd say 80, 85 years old.
Yeah.
Old Harold Delaney was his name.
Harold Delaney?
Yeah, nice enough gentleman, you know. And so I got in there and I says, well, I better go to sleep. There's no one else there, you know. Like, I thought it'd be like a whole bunch of people in different rooms, you know.
Yeah.
And it was just me.
Yeah.
So I go up and I go to sleep, and I'm ready to go to sleep. And a knock comes on the door, right? Knock on my bedroom door.
Right.
So I figure, uh-oh, old Harold Delaney wants to have sex with me there. You know?
That's the first thought that went through your mind, huh?
Well, I'm a young fella.
Yeah,
These days,
not
anything
a
goes.
bad-looking guy,
Yeah,
sure,
no,
yeah.
not
Traveling alone, why
sure.
not?
And of course, I didn't come to Victoria to have sex with old Harold Delaney. You know, I came to do some sightseeing.
Of course.
Yeah. So then I hear him. He goes, well, you ought to play some Scrabble.
Oh, Scrabble.
Yeah, so I say, okay, that's good.
Sure.
I'll play some Scrabble. So I go down, and he pulls out this old Scrabble game there, and we start to play, you know, and I like Scrabble, you know. So I get the first turn, you know, because I picked the lower letter, and so I get the first turn. So I make rabbit, you know.
Pretty good.
It's a good word. And then I do it pretty quick. I take like a couple of minutes, and then old Harold Delaney, he takes like a half hour to like get his word, and the whole time he's not talking, he's not telling me old stories, because I like hearing old stories, you know. And instead, it was like for a half hour, it was just Harold Delaney going. So then after a half an hour of that, you know, I'm just sitting there, he comes up with his word, it's hat. That's his word, yeah. Hat. So he puts it, and he takes the word hat, and then he puts it like way in the corner on that triple letter score.
Right.
The triple word, the red one that you want to get to.
Yeah, sure.
But you can't just put it there.
No, it's got to have some relation to rabbit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to move up there, you know, and finally get to there. But instead, he just puts it right there.
Oh, no.
Hat. So I go, all right, you know. And so then it's my turn, you know, I do something, and quickly, and then again, the same thing, like, you know, and then time going by, and then every word, and I was coming up with good words, you know, I had sleigh, you know, a sleigh ride, and avocado.
Whoa.
It was a 7-letter word.
Yep.
You get 50 extra points. I'm still way behind him.
He's just freelancing the board.
Yeah. Yes. And so finally I decided I'm gonna I gotta say something, you know? So and all his words were like cup and hat, and I think it was just like things he'd see around the room, you know? And so I'm playing excellently. I should be in the lead, but instead I'm like 1,000 points behind. And finally, like I gotta say something, you know? So he puts boot, you know, up. on this triple, and it really annoyed me because I was building towards the triple letter, and he just puts boot, and so I said, finally, I gotta say something here, and I go, hey, old Harold Delaney there, I don't know, you can't put boot there, and then he goes, you never heard tell of a boot? So I go, no, I know what a boot is. I'm just saying. He goes, if a fella goes out there to wear a boot. So I go, no, I know what I made avocado. I know a boot. You know? And it just took him forever. And I noticed a weird thing. There were no blanks. You know how you have the blanks in the game, and it's always good to use any letter, right? Yeah. I realized there's no blanks in this game, and I figured old Harold Delaney must have. When he got the game, figured, what the hell is that, you know, and throwing it away.
Can't use it.
Yeah.
You know, all afternoon, as we do this, you've been playing on and off with a cigarette. Do you smoke?
I quit smoking a year ago.
Good for you.
Thank you. You quit smoking.
Yeah.
And you, when you smoked at the Tomorrow Show...
We puffed. We didn't smoke. We puffed.
You probably caused many children to start smoking.
So you hold a cigarette and you never light it?
Yes, it helps me. I have an oral fixation, the doctors tell me. That never... I'm like Beretta. Hey, one time, you remember that time? This is really funny. This is one of the funniest things I ever saw on your show, was when Robert Blake came on and told that huge bull story. Remember that?
Yeah,
and then you couldn't even believe
we did it
him.
about
You're
6
like,
times, as a matter of fact, yeah.
It was hysterical. All right, folks, I hold in my right hand tonight's top 10 list.
Another classic top 10 list.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Don Rickles joins us shortly here on tonight's show. You know Don. You work with Don,
God,
I'm
he's
sure.
a great man.
You did a movie with Don.
I did a movie with Don, yeah.
Don.
Everyone makes mistakes.
Of course. Slip of the tongue, right?
So I was with Don, and he was hysterical. He's one of my favorite guys, so funny. And we did this long take in the movie where, because we hadn't really written that much, we figured we'd get Don Rickles.
Sure, yeah, wing it. Ad-lib your way through it, sure.
And help us with the film. So he started just insulting everybody, but then he started to run out, and at one point I was standing beside this other guy, a fat guy, and he goes up to, sometimes he just says stuff that makes no sense, right? And he goes up to the guy beside me and he goes, look at you. You look like a whale in Alaska, you know?
Yeah.
So that was a good thing. And then he comes up to me, and he's completely out. You can see in his eyes, he can't think of anything. He goes, look at you. Why don't you go to Alaska and suck on a whale? You know? So I said, hey, that sounded a lot like what you just said to that guy.
Yeah, right.
And then he got real mad. Then he had like 20 of them.
We're back with Norm MacDonald, and I'm sure you're enjoying every hour of our time together. Richard Simmons was to have been here tonight, but Richard is out helping people lose weight in the Dakotas tonight, so he couldn't be here. Do you work out yourself? Are you an exercise person?
No, I got one thing. I got the abs of steel.
Oh, you do? Really?
No, I don't have them. I got a tape. I didn't even know what abs were.
or why they're called that.
Yeah, or what you need them for, or anything.
Yeah, like how are your abs?
Yeah, they're like steel. And you still have to go to work. I don't know what you just show people? I don't know what you do with them. You know, they used to have the buns of steel with the ladies.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, and that would hurt.
And the what was the one Suzanne Summers, the Thigh Master?
The Thigh Master, yeah. Wasn't that your nickname for yours?
Not at all.
I thought it was you.
But I just wonder how you come on and you say, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to buy a product called the Thigh Master.
Yeah.
Or the guys who sat around a meeting table and said, we'll call it the Thigh Master.
Right.
Say, yeah.
Don't they have the Ass Master? That was your nickname. I thought they had the Ass Master.
This ain't cable, kid.
I know.
Very funny stuff when he goes out, Letterman, with people, around.
Yeah, the door-to-door stuff.
Door-to-door.
Great.
And how about the time
I was a door-to-door salesman.
Did you really? What'd you sell?
Doors. It never worked out.
What other jobs have you had besides actor and comedian?
I was a town drunk, village idiot.
No, but be serious for a second. Yeah. Did you ever wait table or drive a cab or something like that?
I did. I don't drive, but
right.
I worked.
Did you have a ride cab?
Right. It doesn't pay well though. I did a lot of manual labor. Did all manual labor.
Really?
Yeah.
Like brickwork?
Brickwork, I did. Yeah.
You're making all this up as we go, aren't you?
No.
That whole thing that we showed about the Scrabble game, you made that whole thing up, did you?
No. That was true. Truth is stranger than fiction.
You
I
said
keep trying to tell you that.
Heavy lifting?
I did a lot of heavy lifting. I moved furniture. That's a hard job,
Yes, it
moving
is,
furniture, because the stairs are never right for the contours of the giant couch that you have to lift up. But people that I worked with, man, they loved lifting furniture.
Yep.
One time, this is an interesting story time. It's probably too long, but I was working with an old guy, old guy. His name was Gus, and we had to move this thing up a ladder, see, to a balcony, because we couldn't get it up the twisting spiral staircase.
Okay.
So we have to go outside and put a ladder up. So old Gus, he's on the balcony, you understand?
Yep.
With a rope holding this giant refrigerator.
And abs of steel.
And abs of steel. I'm on the bottom, climbing up the ladder, pushing the refrigerator.
Yeah.
I slip off the ladder and fall down, and old Gus has the entire weight of the refrigerator. And all his muscles are shooting out, and he wouldn't let go,
Abs of steel.
Abs of steel. That wasn't a good story.
No, it's a great story.
Was it
It's
all
a
right?
fabulous story. We're here with Norm MacDonald. Have I said that before tonight?
Yeah.
Any good wishes for Dave before we move on here?
Yeah, the best wishes.
Man, the sincerity just flows off of you.
I love Dave.
I know you do.
And I love you. I'm glad to see you back on TV. You kept saying when you were leaving that one day you'd be back.
And the truth is stranger than fiction. Dave returns on Monday night. Don Rickles is still ahead, and our thanks to Norm MacDonald for joining us here tonight. Late show backstage at CBS TV City in Los Angeles. Continued success on the Norm Show.
Thank you, sir.
And continued success in your life.
Thank you very much. You too.
My pleasure, sir.
See you at the dog park.
See you at the dog park.
Our next guest is a very funny man and the star of the popular television program Norm. Ladies and gentlemen, here's our good friend Norm MacDonald. Norm, come on out. Norm, how you doing? You all right?
Oh, great. Yeah.
Now, you said to me when you came out, and I appreciate it, you said, hey, nice to see you, man. And then you looked at me and you said, you look great, but the look in your eye, I could tell you didn't mean it. Now, do I look bad? Do I look like I'm fading here?
No, I felt weird saying you look great always means like it sounds
Compared to being dead is what you were thinking, right?
Actually, like when I saw you on Monday, because they were promoting it all day, but they never showed you in the promos.
Yeah, slick, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I said, I wonder what Dave's going to look like. And I was watching with my buddy, and then you come out, and your face looked like green.
Green, ooh.
And then I said, oh, my God, Dave's face turned green. Right? And then it turned like pink.
Ooh.
And then I realized it was my TV. It wasn't you.
You thought maybe it was a side effect of the surgery at first?
No, I knew that people don't turn green, pink, green, pink.
Yeah.
But I thought right at first you were green. I said, oh, my God. So anyways, I'm going to get my TV fixed, which is a lot better than, when you think about it.
Yeah. Well, easier probably, too.
Than
now,
getting you.
I heard something that I thought was interesting, and
I get nervous. I get nervous around sick people. I know you're not sick.
I'm fine. I'm not sick. Yeah. I've been through a rather strenuous procedure.
No, I know.
But I'm not.
Oh my God, I know. I know all about that stuff. I go to doctors all the time.
You do, really?
Yeah.
You seem like you're in pretty good shape.
Well, I'm afraid of getting sick, though, man. I'm afraid of that stuff.
Yeah.
Because I don't like. I go to specialists. I go to the Mayo Clinic every.
Oh yeah, they're pretty good up there.
They're great.
You have some top boys.
Yeah, because I used to go to general practitioners, GPs.
Yeah.
Those guys suck. I don't even understand what they're general. They're not a specialist in anything. So they're kind of like, yeah, I'm a little bit good at every. So I go, give me a physical. You know what they do? They go like this. They poke around my belly. You know what I mean? And then they take a thing. They look at my ear with a light.
Yeah.
Right? I go, oh, is everything all right there in my head? My entire head's good, huh?
They can see the entire head.
They go, yeah, everything's all right there. Then they take the thing. It's almost like a cartoon. Like they hit my knee with a mallet.
Oh, the reflex mallet. Sure, yeah.
And that never comes back negative. You know, I mean.
Well, you're hooked up. Sometimes it might, but you're hooked up pretty good.
No, they go. You're not good news, you're not paralyzed from the neck down. Your knee responds to me hitting it with a hammer.
Now, Norm, I heard.
But thank God.
He's not done. He's just resting.
Thank
now,
God I miss you, though. I
want to ask you a question about your personal life. And, and if it's none of my business, please tell me. Now, I heard that you had given up, you had a recreation, you had a hobby, gambling. You enjoyed gambling.
Yeah, I had the hobby of compulsive gambling.
Really? And you've given it up?
Yeah.
Well, good for you. That's a big step.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how's that going?
It's not much fun. Life isn't much fun without it.
Really?
No. It's not a lot of fun because there's nothing to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I don't watch games anymore because I used to bet on the games. It was very exciting. I don't go to Las Vegas. The thing about it is you start feeling like a big jackass, you know, because you lose so much money, and then they think they're fooling you. Like, you go to casinos, right?
Yeah, sure.
And they're friendly to you. Like, the bigger jackass you are, the more friendly they are. You know? Like, you know you're in trouble when a guy runs up, wants to give you free stuff. Hey, you want a steak? You're like, no, that's all right. Free, man. I'll buy you a free, like, some beef. You're like, no, that's all right.
That's just to keep you gambling is what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, you want to stay here in the hotel, like, for free for a week? You're like, no, I'm just here for the day.
Yeah.
No, seriously, and I got some steak.
Yeah. Did you ever win really, really big? I don't know much about gambling. I don't know much about this compulsion. So, but did you ever win big? Is that the point, or is it just the action?
I don't know. I went to a psychiatrist. You ever go to those guys?
Yeah, sure.
You do?
Sure.
Those guys are horrible.
Well, are they worse than the GPs?
They're much worse. I'll tell you what a psychiatrist does, man. They make you, like, get in touch with the emotions that you spend your life trying to avoid at all costs.
That's so good. Well, I'm glad you're not gambling.
This one woman, man, she was like, what do you do? And I'm like, hey, man, you know, everything's fine. She's like, no, but why?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, I'm like all emotional. Like you on Monday night where you were emotional, you know when a guy's like not a regularly emotional guy like you,
right?
And then they are emotional,
right?
It's like it's like watching Nixon cry or something. Like,
I wasn't really crying. I wasn't break down and sobbing or anything.
It was a great moment. It was a great moment.
Oh, yeah.
And when you brought the doctors out
Right.
and all that and the staff, and all I could think of is at that hospital, what about the people that come in?
Well,
needing help?
I felt bad about the guy they left on the table. Yeah, that's too bad.
You're a good man. It's so good to have you back. I've been having to watch Rhoda on the Channel 6.
Now, when we come back, I want you to tell the story. Every time you've been here, we didn't have time to get to the story. The first time you got drunk and passed out. Okay, we'll do that.
Right.
We'll be right back here with Norm MacDonald. With Norm MacDonald. It's a great story, and we always run out of time, and I want you to tell it. You were a kid, right? And this is the first time you got drunk?
When I got drunk, yeah. I was a very straight-laced kid, you know.
How old were you when this happened?
I was 19 years old, and I decided to drink, you know. And I was out with my buddies at a bar. My God, we started drinking. They had those shooters, you know. Mm-hmm. You know, those are hard to take, you know. You can't gauge them, you know. And before you knew it, I was so crazily drunk, like just drunk out of my mind. And so then time passes in a weird way and everything. And my friends, they wanted to leave the bar.
Right.
Like, yeah, let's go, right? And I'm like, ah! I got like crazy all of a sudden, right? So I'm like, why should I leave? We're having fun here at the bar. You guys leave if you want, right? So they go. And I'm making friends with everybody, man. There was a fat guy with a beard, you know? And there was a jukebox. It was like a Western movie, you know what I mean? And there's a bartender. There's all kinds of ladies and everything like that. And everybody's my friend. Right? So I'm getting drunker and drunker with these shots, you know, and they're all crazy, dirty sex name shots, you know? Like,
oh, yeah.
Here, have a dirty sex, you know, whatever. They make you order them to humiliate you.
Yeah.
You know, you're a drunk loser. You're like, yeah, can you have sex with, no, just come on. So anyways, I get all drunk, and then I go into the bathroom, and a dude gives me some pills. He has some pills.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and you're not supposed to ever mix pills with booze.
Is that right?
Yeah. And then any doctor...
They told you up at the Mayo Clinic?
Yeah. But this guy was not a doctor. He was just a guy I met in the bathroom.
Even worse than a GP.
He was worse than a GP. His name, though, was Dr. Midnight. But I found out he was not accredited.
Not really a doctor, no. Yeah.
So anyways, so I take these pills, and what they do is, they say that you're not supposed to mix them, but on the other hand, in one way it works. So I'm like so drunk now and having so much fun and everything. Hey, fat bearded guy, having an arm wrestle with him. I don't know how to arm wrestle. Then all of a sudden I go to, I'm playing pool. I go to shoot a thing of pool and I fall down right in all the pool balls. And then I just black out, what's called blacking out.
Yeah.
It's not passing out.
You black out.
You don't remember anything.
Oh, yeah.
I wake up, right? I'm in a bed, but it's not my bed, you know? And I look beside me. Who do I see? The fat bearded guy. So I go, holy Lord God, I had sex with the fat bearded guy. Right? And at this point in my life, I was a young man. I had never had intercourse in my life.
Right.
And I'd always imagined it, but I never imagined it that way. You know?
I wouldn't think so, no.
I imagined a nice lady in a dress.
That's right. But there's got to be a first time for everybody.
It's not all gravy.
No.
So I look over and I go, oh my God. Then I notice we're in twin beds there. You know, we're not like not in the same bed.
Right.
And I go, is this some kind of one of them old-fashioned gay guys?
I don't know.
There's no such thing.
No.
Gay guys are generally not old-fashioned. They're right on top of the latest thing. They're happy.
They're happy. Right on top of the latest thing.
Yeah,
that's right, Norm.
And they're so ahead of things, they have sex, and they don't even use a lady. So anyways, the upshot of the story is, what happens is I never had sex with this fat guy with a beard. This guy had checked me into a rehab. This guy was like a dirty drunk, and he took me for a dirty drunk too,
Sure, yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I'm like, what the hell? He says, yeah, man, you know, I'll go here in rehab, man. It's good for both of us. And I'm like, oh, God. So I had a big, like a robe on and fluffy slippers. They wouldn't give me my clothes, right?
Oh, how long were you in
They had
there?
a bag of my clothes somewhere. They wouldn't tell me where it was.
Would they let you out?
No, 3 days I had to stay.
3 days?
Yeah.
That's awful.
They made me go to what is called an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting, right? And I get up, I go, hey, I'm not an alcoholic, which it turns out is what a lot of alcoholics...
They all say that, yeah.
I said, the fat bearded guy, there's the alcoholic right over there.
How long did you guys date?
No!
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Norm MacDonald. We'll be right back. You know, Norm, what I like about you, you're actually funny. You know what I mean? You're just genuinely funny.
Oh, you're a nice
Everything
man.
you say is funny. Thanks to Norm MacDonald and John Goodman. Monday, Drew Carey will be here and Dolly Parton, and I will be back Monday for that big program. Have a great weekend. Craig Kilborn is next. Good night, everybody.
The Late Show is a production of Worldwide Pants Incorporated. This is Alan Coulter saying good night and drive safely. Cuff your pants!
You took a lot of flack for saying in the art of, for some things that you said in the Hollywood Reporter, saying that you were kind of glad that the Me Too movement has slowed down, and we don't really know you as a guy who really comments on very much. That's gone out. So what were you trying to say? Yeah.
Well, I was, print reporters, they ask you questions and they put them all together. What I was talking about was Chris Hardwick, this particular comedian. Right. That was a friend of mine. And, if 500 women go against a man, obviously the guy's guilty. But in the Chris Hardwick one, it was one woman against one man.
Right.
So I was saying that I thought it was good that the pendulum was swung, and Chris Hardwick has been as rehabilitated as he's going to get. He still tells me he can't walk down the street without people yelling stuff at him. Yeah. But that's all I was trying to say.
We went from not listening to them to now it's ridiculous. Like that Believe Women. It's like all of them. How about 85%? I'll give you 87%, all right? But that last 13% that keys your car, lights your shit on fire, and puts a family pet in a pot of stew. I miss, tougher parenting and evidence. Those are the things that I miss from my childhood.
Evidence?
Yeah.
You mean
due process?
Right.
Somebody says something happened, and then someone else goes, well, I said it happened this way, like the old Gumshoe shows. Then they had to figure it out.
Right.
Yeah, that doesn't exist now on social media. It's just
right.
like it's just frontier justice.
Right.
You feel how nervous everybody just got in here at the fact that I just suggested that there should be due process? This guy's talking crazy, man. Did he just join ISIS? This is what it is.
What I'm saying.
And then the woos that they agreed, but they didn't agree when it counted.